Oh, now she's able to write down her information. I mean, at some point you
Oh,
gotta use your brain. And I mean, a long time ago, I'm pretty sure your brain got trespassed from your head and what left. I mean, it fled the scene of the accident.
Sit down. I'm not a dog. I'm not sitting down like I'm a dog.
And now you went ahead and insulted dogs? How the hell do you even get off pulling shit like that? Dogs are better than you. No, Carl. I'm not gonna sit here and let her insult dogs like that.
I'm not a dog. Stay.
you're not a dog. Then why are you acting like a bitch? I'm just curious.
Yeah, why acting like a bitch? Yeah.
Right there. You're not moving anywhere. You're waiting for your documents. Unless you want to leave, then you're going to be trespassed and you'll be arrested your return. I want my papers. Come sit down. You're not blocking the doorway.
Dog.
You smoking a 94?
For what?
Aha, the stance of entitlement.
For what? Of course. I mean, it was inevitable.
We need back up here and get.
Now you're standing in our doorway letting all the fucking AC out, you fucking bitch. You don't pay our goddamn electrical bills. You don't pay our fucking shit. Close our goddamn door. Letting bugs and flies and all kinds of shit. This is a sanitary environment. You're just letting whatever fly in there. Sit your ass the fuck down. It gets better.
Kids have to go hands on with you. Come sit down right now.
For what?
Come sit down.
Hands on with me for what? All I asked was for my papers. I don't understand why this is an issue.
Excuse me.
Why is it an issue for you to sit down?
I'm not refusing anything. I didn't know. I'm asking for my documents.
Then sit the fuck down. Get out their fucking doorway. Jesus goddamn.
Out of the doorway. You're not going to be blocking the doorway for all these other
I'm
customers.
not blocking the doorway for anything. The door's open. Anyone can come in.
I'm not blocking the doorway. Well, she's literally blocking the doorway. I mean, seriously. Yeah, it's getting any dumber than this.
Here. I'm not blocking anyone.
Ma'am, I do not want to go hands on with you. Can you come sit down right now?
I'm not a dog.
Who called you a dog?
You're telling me to sit down like I'm a dog.
No, not because you're a dog. Your words, by the way. She told you to sit down because you're a toddler. Does she also need to change your little diaper? For fuck's sake, man. How old are you?
Yes,
I'm
get
not
out of the door. Okay, fine. Come stand by this wall. Get out of this doorway right now.
He's
Why?
18.
Because I'm asking for my papers?
Yes. Come stand over here.
I don't understand. Why?
Okay, all right.
Look, for what?
That's it.
Okay, go stand over there right now.
I'm not a dog.
You're not going to be blocking the doorway.
Hey, I see the solution right there outside the door. There's a white Ford Bronco. We know who drove or took a memorable ride in a white Ford Bronco. Maybe he could help this situation.
Keeping the door open. Anyone can come in here at any time.
Okay, my
if they
partner's
need
going to come in there.
Back to the phone. Classic entitled brat move. Back to the fucking phone. Pretend like nothing's going on. I don't want to do. While still just standing there holding their goddamn door wide the fuck open. When you go sit your ass the fuck down and wait for this paperwork, you act like it's so goddamn life-threateningly important to you. Holy fucking shit! This is frustrating, man. Hello, Marvy. Nice to see you. How you doing?
Dimple is there too. Dimple girl is there too.
OJ the Juice Man. Oh, who did I say hi to earlier? It was Dimpley.
Oh,
Yeah,
you,
dude.
Dimple.
Keeping up
You
with your,
said.
keeping up with your chat better than you.
All right, do you have your ID on you?
No, I do not.
I see she took the coward's way out. I'm on my phone. You can't even do anything to me anymore because I'm on my phone. Pathetic.
All right.
Why do you think that shit makes them invincible? She got two phones? Oh. I guess one for her normal life and one for her whore life. She goes behind dentist offices and sucks off dudes for fucking paperwork. Jesus. Goddamn Christ.
Get off the phone.
No, I'm calling my mom.
You're calling your mom. Calling your mom.
Oh.
No, you can't call your mom. No. Your mom can't
Oh.
do anything.
Let me
Your
back
mom
that up.
can't
Let me back that up because I interrupted a magical radical, of course. Oh shit.
Get off the phone.
No, I'm calling my mom.
Of course.
Get off the phone.
You can't tell me I can't call my mom.
Come sit over here.
Oh, look who's back. Officer number 2. Oh, actually, he's officer number 1. He was like, this bitch again?
All right, she's trespassed. They're getting her documents right now.
I'm waiting.
She wants to be argumentative with me. I told her to sit down. She wants to call her mom and stay in the doorway.
They're refusing.
Go wait outside.
They refuse to
All
give
right,
me my
let's go outside.
No, I'm not.
Let's go outside.
They told me to wait
Jail.
2 minutes
Hey,
for my paperwork. I'm waiting for my paperwork. I'm opening the doors open. Why?
I'm on the phone. I can't hear your lawful commands. You're gonna fucking hear these hands about to come your way. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't understand what's wrong with these entitled fucking bitches. If I ever have a daughter like this, well, let's just say, anyway, Thanos snap her ass out of existence and just.
Why?
Go outside and go to jail.
Issue.
All right, that's
I'm
it.
already getting arrested. Why?
And drops to the ground like a fucking 3-year-old. Absolute fucking toddler. Holy shit, dude. This is embarrassing. Somewhere, some guy wants all in that. Not me.
Outside.
Okay,
Get up and go
I
outside.
just wanted my paperwork. Why is it a
Get
problem?
up and go outside because you're not listening. Get up and go outside.
Look at this motherfucker in the minivan. Like, damn, what's going on? Man, that dentist office fire as shit. God damn, what's going on over there? Like, I need to get a teeth cleaning and shit. I'm gonna check them out tomorrow. Too bad I can't see their hours of operation because this bitch is holding the door open where they are prominently displayed. You fucking whore. Now you're goddamn taking business away from them. I'll just remember the shopping center and just stop back and see one day. That white Bronco's still there. OJ!
This is business.
Oh, thanks for confirming you're a toddler. Sitting down, huh? And when you go. How do people get so entitled? Well, probably because they never grew up, huh? Let me ask you a question. Do you know what the word no means?
Okay, and that's fine.
Get
Mom.
up and get outside now.
okay, if you do not get up right now, you're going to jail.
Just
All
go.
right,
No,
you're
I'm
done.
going outside. I'm going outside.
No,
I'm outside.
I'm not playing games
I'm
with you.
outside. I'm not playing any.
Well, technically half of you is outside, but you missed the get up part. Fuck.
Games. I'm not playing any games. I'm outside. I'm outside.
Don't you kick me.
Mom, get off of me. What am I? I'm not resisting.
Hey, actions meet the consequences. Also, you don't know what not resisting means, huh? Of course you don't.
Hey, you asked for this, bitch.
You're resisting. No, I'm not. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
Turn around.
Ow, you're hurting me.
Turn around.
I'm trying to just get off of me. You're hurting me.
What are these coffee concentrates and
That's a
why
lot
is
of ads.
everyone obsessed?
This one fucking video, dear God.
You gotta hate these ads. Hate ads.
Oh, look on the bright side, lady. Your teeth look fine, so they did a good job.
Yeah, you can go to jail with a purty smile. I'm sure them other girls are gonna love that shit.
Settle it.
You're hurting me. Get on your stick. No, you're hurting me. Please stop. Mom, stop.
3 officers now.
Turn around.
Turn around.
Every now and then I get
Where it come from?
Yep, I'm coming.
Right now.
One phone. Got another one. Oh, there it is.
I got one, Pat.
Trying to get the other one.
Hey, stop!
Turn around.
Resisting.
That's by your own accord.
Well, you've been doing that.
Hey, you raise your hands.
You want to get tased?
Let go of your hands.
Back now.
Oh, please tase her. That would be. She needs
Yeah,
that.
taser. Just taser.
She
Just taser.
needs that in her fucking life.
Needs it.
Hey,
Then you should have listened.
stop resisting.
I was listening.
There we go.
You are not listening.
Time.
There
There
goes
it
again with those weird handcuffs in America. The moment they go on, they can't breathe. This is some really strange technology you guys got over there.
Exactly.
Did I hear the word? Did I hear the word of saying I can't breathe? Did I just hear that?
Did you hear what Radical just said?
Yeah, I did hear what Regical just said. Yeah.
Every time these motherfuckers get handcuffed, I can't breathe. It's just,
Ah. So she used the George Floyd. That's what I was.
I want to get some of my cop buddies to fucking just like fake wrestle, handcuff me. But I can breathe. I absolutely can breathe. I am breathing just fine. I am breathing perfectly. My lungs are clear and open. It's a fucking shit. I could probably get some guys. Yeah. I got some phone calls to make when I get home. I'm gonna make this video.
Stop. Stop.
All right.
Stop.
Hey. All right, now stand up.
Oh, I dare you to kick. I dare you to kick. Oh, fuck that. Cut it off.
Please, I just wanted my paper.
Oh, shut up. You didn't want that paperwork that damn bad because you didn't stay and wait on it. Shut the fuck up.
Ask for my paper. Why? No.
Knock it off.
I'm not doing anything.
Yes, you are.
There are 4 officers now.
Come on, sit down. Fight anybody. I'm not fighting anyone. Ow, stop.
Stand up.
You're hurting me.
Stand up.
You're hurting me.
Yeah, so we went from 1 cop to 4 over some paperwork she doesn't need that could have been mailed to her. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Nobody is hurting you. Stand up.
No. You're hurting me. Stop. Stop.
You're resisting.
Stop.
Stand still.
Wait a minute. Is she trying to go back inside to get her paperwork? I mean, I don't want to be the spoil sport here, but I think there's a little bit of a problem here. There's like a few people hanging on to you, and well, I don't understand what happened here. Why do you do this?
Why are you doing this?
That's not what I meant. I meant, why are you doing this? You weirdo.
I just wanted my paper.
No, you didn't. Shut up.
I just wanted my paperwork. Why is this a problem?
Damn, I thought there was a joke there. 511. I think it's 811. Never mind.
Why would I call my mom and begin an issue?
Oh, shut up.
Why?
Calling your mom was not the issue. You calling your mom was never the fucking issue. Shut the fuck up.
Think go. Stop it.
I didn't do anything.
Really?
There you go. Cut that shit off.
Really?
What did I do? All right, come on. Stand up. Let's go. Come on. Hey. No. I need my papers. I need my dog to know my computer.
Still trying to go in here and get this goddamn papers you don't need.
You're going back in the jiggy. You're going back in the jiggy van. You're going back in the jiggy van. Let's go. You're going back.
Knock it off.
My homework. That's my homework.
Where's your car? Knock it off.
No, that's my homework. My wallet. Everything's in there.
We're gonna bring all your stuff now. Knock it off.
I'd have hobbled this bitch by now.
Hey, I need my ID and my wallet.
Search him. Make sure you get on that.
No, I need my ID. I need my wallet.
You're gonna get everything. Calm down.
No, I need my ID. I need my wallet. It's all over
You'll
there.
get everything. Calm down. This is ridiculous.
Don't be ridiculous.
I just wanted my
Hey, don't forget 727-94-SMILE. Bet the bitch don't smile for a mugshot.
documentation.
Then you would have got it if you listened.
I did.
Let's go. Stand up. Stand up and get in the
I know.
car.
I'm not getting arrested for this.
Yes, you are. Get in the car.
Why am I getting arrested?
Because now you're gonna arrest for refusing to move and it's telling the police officer. Get in the car.
I didn't assault a police officer.
Get in.
No.
Man, you're gonna get pulled in if you don't get
There we go.
You're gonna get tased in 1 second.
I didn't assault a police officer. I need my backpack. I need my backpack.
Stupid ass in the car.
Hey, I
Get
need
in the
my
car.
backpack, please. Please.
Ah, slap.
Get in.
Double door slam. Triple door slam.
Well, that wasn't much of a door slam, now was it?
Ah, close enough.
God.
I just wanted my paperwork.
Shut up.
Why? Why is that such a problem?
You still just don't get it, Scotty, do you? It's just fucking...
Can I please just get my papers and leave? Why?
because you had that opportunity. They could have mailed him to you. Instead,
I just wanted to come with my mom. Why? No.
I'm sorry. I told you I was strange.
I not
Two men
I told you we were going to be back.
yeah, I'm sure this has never happened at this dentist office before either.
2 men on a young lady?
Look at this. Look, this should have kicked up all the fucking mulch and shit around it. Now we gotta call a landscaper. Charge her with that too. You know, you get a broom and sweep that shit out there. No. Call the landscaper and say, we need an emergency job to put this mulch back into place because I don't know where it came from. I don't know exactly how it went back in there. Let's charge her for your services too. Fuck it. Let's write it off as destruction of property. How about that? Throw everything at this bitch.
You calm down there, ma'am. I run a family fucking friendly show here, and no respect.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me.
And where the fuck was your goddamn 7-foot tall ass dental assistant ass at? Oh, this was going on. Well, he's either tall or they're short. I don't. I can't tell. Actually, doorways are typically about 6'5" ish. So he's about 6 something. Maybe 6'5", 6'8" doorways, depending on the frame. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into all that shit. I used to measure doorways and
She's in him.
All right.
about 6
this is your stuff.
Yeah, I got to tell us.
Oh yeah, thanks.
This is her paperwork. I never want to see the lady again. I don't know what I need to do for that trespassing or whatever, but
She already knows she's trespassed. She filed an issue, so
okay. Well, thank you. I apologize.
no, it's okay.
I've never in my life seen.
Stop it, officer! Stop kicking that mulch over there.
That's normal for you guys.
Yeah, I only saw something that's crazy one other time, and it was me fighting another girl like that.
It's always the girls.
I'll tell you what, I will fight 3 guys his size before one girl.
I mean, it just goes to show that resisting and trying to get someone into the back seat of a car without actually hurting them too much because they are hurting themselves by, now stay with me here, resisting. This is just for the ladies out there that, try this shit. I'm pretty sure she's not listening anymore. Hey, I'm missing something from this situation. She's not screaming. And because the moment the attention spanner in the backseat of the car there, it gets some attention, the noise is gonna start again. I bet you could calm her down by jingling some keys in front of her.
She
Is there a in here somewhere?
it should be. Yeah.
She wouldn't fill out any paperwork for us, and that was the overall issue. Okay. Please.
There we go.
Please. These are hurting me. These are hurting me.
Well, if you sat upright and wasn't squirming around like a fucking fish out of water, they might not hurt so much.
These are hurting me, please.
You were almost there.
My hearing.
Can I get somebody's
Yeah, to get some names.
Please. That's my ID. That's my wallet.
Yeah, we noticed.
That's my wallet.
Well, thanks for the play-by-play. We would have never figured that out.
I knew we were going to come back here, too.
Yeah.
I didn't know you stayed. I thought you left.
Should I stay or should I go?
I was gonna pull out, and then
And I
the
was like-
lady came running at my door right as
Oh,
you
did
pulled
she?
out. Yeah, I was like, "Hey, she's back," and I was like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "She's in there." I'm like, "Are you serious?" And I was just gonna handle it, but then she started getting a little
Nah,
aggressive.
yeah.
And I'm like,
I knew I would have came right back.
"Yeah, no, I know." I just want to get out of here. My computer, my backpack, my phone. Please, I just want my backpack.
I thought there was another one right there. Oh, I did. Get back in there. There you go. Jeez, fucking non-stop.
I can't. Can I leave? Hello?
What?
Am I being arrested?
Yes.
Yes.
What?
I mean, for what? This is a case study, isn't it? How does your brain work?
For trespassing after I told you how to leave.
I'll
Yep.
go. I never said that. I
No,
wasn't
you did
resisting,
not.
please.
Shut up.
Resisting arrest with violence, yes.
I didn't violence. What do you mean? I didn't even hit you. I didn't even touch
Violence.
you. Can I at least call and let my family know, please?
Your mom already called and I told her she can hear from you when you call at the jail.
No, can I please call my dad? Please, it's his birthday.
No, you already called your mom. You called daddy. They know you were going to jail. The way you were acting, stupid bitch. If you was on the phone with your mom, you don't call her mommy. Called daddy, or is daddy diddle, or what the fuck? But your mom apparently was on the phone when she heard your ass screaming like a fucking toddler, so she knows you're going to jail.
I can't miss this, please. I don't want to get arrested. I don't want to go back to jail. I don't want to go back.
To jail.
I don't want to go back to jail. Please don't make me go back to jail. I don't want to go. I don't want to go, please.
This is no surprise. Probably went to jail for the same shit.
Please, wait, where's my backpack? I need my backpack. I need my mom. No.
So, you don't want to go back to jail, meaning you're familiar with police and how trespass works. Makes me wonder, well, why are you doing this? It's not even wondering anymore. I'm just baffled at this whole situation. Were you trying to prove a point of stupidity? Because, well done.
Mom, my mom's right there. 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 Mom, my mom's right there.
It's like a fucking little dog that just saw their owner come back home or come back into the room. Like, oh, what the fuck? Your mom can't help you any fucking way. So.
My mom's right there. Mom, my mom's right there. She's in that Jeep right there. My mom's in the Jeep right there. Please.
Well, now, I can't be certain about this, but I think her mom is right there in the vehicle. Now, leave a comment down below if you think her mom is right there in the car. How is that going to change this situation? It won't.
Please, my mom's in the Jeep right there. She'll take me right now. Please. Please, my mom's in the Jeep right there. Mom, please.
Yep, just like one of those little small breed dogs, even big ones. Fucking just see their own. Saw their owner just came back after not seeing him for a while. But hey, it's you. Jesus fucking Christ! I haven't seen fucking kids be that excited about seeing their parents again. Dear God. Well, this toddler, I guess.
Mom, please, they're gonna arrest me. Mom, please.
They're not going to arrest you. They have arrested you. There's a difference.
No, correction. You are under arrest, in case you were wondering.
Yeah.
You actually asked the question. You got the answer. You are a goldfish. And don't worry, I don't have to apologize to a goldfish. They don't remember shit either. Now I'm actually curious. Is that just an urban legend, or is it actually true? Scientifically prove that a goldfish has no memory. Or a very short one.
Goldfish have memories. I forget how long is that. I think it's like 8 minutes or some shit.
What do you mean,
Thank you, Ratchico. Reduce volume for viewer safety. Thank you, Ratchico.
Volume reduced for viewer safety. Well, we can't have that. Let's speakify the video. Earbud warning, everyone. Earbud warning.
This credit trick was banned from the American public for decades. Now, a hidden consumer law in 2025 proves it's the key to skyrocketing your score into the...
I bet it is. I'm gonna reduce mine, so there we go. Yeah, I had to turn that down a little bit. You better stop kicking my car, bitch.
Just wait. Hell is opening up soon.
You done? You fucking done?
And good luck. I wish you all the best. She wanted it. Get me out of here!
Ah, damn it. I thought she was all tuckered out. Seems she's feisty. No wonder the officers had trouble controlling her.
There it is. And that's how we open the video.
Stay in! You demon! No!
You hurt my door. If you break it, you're getting tased.
I'm your door!
Oh, you're not a door. Your brain might be a revolving door, but holy hell.
Where you bought it, bitch?
Who's your door?
I said, you hurt my door. You break it, you're getting tased.
Isn't she lovely?
There you go. Sit there and shut the fuck up.
Isn't she wonderful?
Don't you bring Stevie Wonder into this?
Listen.
Oh, no. Don't talk to her. She was singing a song. I have no idea what song it was, but it sounded kind of nice. You know, better than the screaming flute kettle.
Well, she was singing it wrong. She was trying to sing "Isn't She Lovely" by Stevie Wonder, but she was singing it wrong, saying "Isn't she wonderful?"
No more fighting, all right? Or you're gonna have more charges, and you're gonna stay in jail longer.
Why am I going to jail?
Let's go.
Come on.
No more fighting. Let's go. Come on. You'll get out. You'll get out today if you don't fight.
You're gonna get more charges if you don't
The
comply
faster
with
you
this.
get there, the faster you'll get out. As soon as you get out, get up. We're gonna put them in the front, but you gotta
they're gonna
stand
do
up.
this.
Oh,
There it is. There you go, Rom.
don't put them in the front. That is just asking for trouble. Also, you just said she's gonna get out today. You know, that's hell for a goldfish. They would be in a constant state of, why am I here? And she's gonna make noise again.
We're gonna take those off.
There's your
and put 'em in
jiggly
the
van.
front, all right? We're gonna put them in the front, all right?
Why?
We're taking them off. Yep. Hang on. Stand up. You gotta stand up. Yep. You
Those
gotta
were
stand
really
up.
loose on you too.
You gotta stand up.
Oh, so she was faking it. Well, I'll be damned.
I'll be damned.
Hang on to that. Okay. Okay. Good. Here. Hang on. No, you gotta put them in the front, or we're gonna put them in the back. Where do you want them? Oh, stop. It's not tight. Nope. It's not tight. All right. Hang on. All right. Hang on.
There's a wonderful tool right there that could make all this fucking come to the end for a little bit, at least during the transport to jail. A nice fire extinguisher.
Okay. It is not tight. If I can get my finger in there, it's cool. Okay.
You didn't even try to put your finger through it.
Okay, here, watch your head.
Into the van, bitch.
Come on, get up in there, all right? Come on. Up in. Sit right up in the corner. All the way over.
All right, let's get in.
Okay.
Hey, you're gonna hit by the door.
Or you
Door slam.
Oh my God.
Look on the bright side, Spivvies. We've got ourselves a genuine
Paddy wagon door slam.
She was born to make life difficult, I guess. I wonder what Mom had to say. Also, I wonder what she was on. I remember to tickle the bell and all things around it. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. I wonder if she understood what happened.
Hello?
What?
Am I being arrested?
Yes.
For what?
No, Black Eye. Over there, they call them jiggly vans. Or you call them giggly vans, jiggly vans. They call them that over there.
Yeah, that's a jiggy van. That's
A jiggy van. Jiggy
Yeah,
van.
you're going back in the back of a jiggy van. You're going back in the back of a jiggy van.
Like
That-
jiggy van better than paddy wagon.
Yeah. So that's what we say in cricket. In cricket, when someone gets in trouble, or in the footy game, when someone gets in trouble with the police, we say like that.
I'm stupid.
Any sporting
Oh, shit.
stadium.
Let's see here. Let me move that over to here. Take it from there. I figured I'd open with that one because it's just the way that bitch. The entitlement. It's unreal, man. Always over some paperwork you don't need. It's just.
Obviously, you don't need your paperwork anymore. Obviously.
I wonder if she ever got that paperwork she didn't need. I don't know. Rumor says that she got to the jail still screaming for her paperwork. Let's see. What's a good one? Hell, let's stay with Radical.
Yeah, let's stay with Radical.
Because this bitch didn't get the treatment that this one got, but I was hoping she'd get. Hold on. Skip. I forget which video this is. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's bring this one up. Oh, good. It's still down there. And add to stage. I still don't know how I do that, but figure it out. Ah, parking lot. Great place to create a scene. Damn it.
Wrestling scene. Wrestling scene. A wrestling scene. A WWE wrestling scene or a WWF wrestling scene.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Whoa, 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 let's calm down here.
Knock on the window.
Huh? Surprise, motherfucker.
Whoa, 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 let's calm down here. We can't start a video on that note. You weirdo.
Everyone's watching. Everyone's
Sorry, hello.
Hi, Miss. I'm Officer Costa with Crystal Lake Police Department. We're just talking to you because we got a couple complaints that you might have been swerving on the road or.
Hey, we need you to step out, okay? You're gonna come and talk with us over here, okay?
Thank you.
All right, my dear. Here, put your butt right against there.
Oh.
Don't you mean her?
Oh, I forgot about that. See? Oh, go back. Go back. I need to shot at it. I need to shot at it. When did she get out?
All right, my dear. Here, put your
Mizzou.
butt right.
That's a Mizzou sweatshirt from Missouri University. Yay! I should have started with this one in honor of being in Missouri. Or Missouri, as we like to call it.
Right against there.
Don't you mean
I used to live here.
her dear butt? Who the hell talks like that?
This officer is gonna ask you some questions, okay?
So, you just maybe on your
Gary, I'm on my music a lot.
music. Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
I can check.
I should have started with that.
I just need to look at where you're reaching, my dear.
Yeah, she's getting a gun. What are you doing? Why are you letting her reach back into the fucking vehicle? Dear God, these irresponsible cops here.
I mean, she has to look where she's reaching, but I understand what you're saying, ma'am, dear lady, you weirdo. I mean, I don't hear that often, and it sounds strange to me.
I think it's right here. It's right there? Okay. All right. You good? Okay, here, put your butt right.
Oh, okay, there we go. Here we go. Hello there, Skippington. I was about to say. Hello there. I can't read that. But play.
Okay.
For fuck's sake, stop talking about her butt, my dear.
2004. How old does that make you?
That makes me 18.
18. Okay.
Yeah, the show me state. The show me to the closest border state so I can get the fuck out of here. Shit. I think I can just hit the screen and it'll play. Can I just do that? Oh yeah, I can
So you're
just
coming
hit
from
the
Cary?
screen.
Yeah.
What were you doing in Cary?
Damn it.
Okay. Is this your mom's car? Is it your mom?
This is my car.
Your car? Okay.
Yeah, I own it. I paid for the license. Where do you live? In Foxborough. In Foxborough. Really? Okay. Yeah. So what were you guys doing at your boyfriend's house?
You
were just watching movies and playing video games. Watching movies and playing video games.
Neat. What video games are you playing? I mean, I'm starting Radical Plays up again, so then maybe you got some suggestions because RoboCop is not doing it for me. That game is so buggy. It turns out that evidence is unrelated to the case. This is so stupid. How's your butt doing? Is it up against the car? This is the strangest introduction to a bloody video I've ever had.
Okay, and then you got the idea of. Explain to me one more time. I was like halfway.
I was going to buy
partner.
him Christmas presents while he's at work.
You were gonna buy.
He works it up by the steakhouse, and I
Got it.
buy him.
Do you guys live together? No, because you live in.
We live separate. I live in Foxford Road.
Got it. Okay. And how
But
old are you?
I'm 18.
You're 18.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I don't know, ma'am, my dear. That seems very unrelated to the case.
Okay. Okay. So my partner kind of explained
I'd say Route 66, but
why were we here.
Got complaints that I was.
So just to be clear,
Swerving.
you're the owner of this car.
Yes.
What time do you know what time it is right now?
without looking
No,
at your
without
phone.
looking.
But every time people ask you for the time, you have to look on your watch, or in this case, your phone. You were watching your phone, so watching your phone for the what's on your phone. You know what that's going on? I don't even know.
Go without looking.
I used to always love. I still do it when I can. I find people that are wearing a wristwatch and ask them, "Hey, what time is it?" And 95% of the time, they go in their pocket and get their phone. I was like, "What? You're wearing a watch?" And then explain it to them, like, "Well, oh, and catch every time it's, oh, well, I'm just so used to looking at my phone. It's like, why the fuck you wear a watch? I said, Jesus Christ, it's
Yes. I'm cheating.
Can we have that on the record for the record? Let the record show.
What the
Officer,
fuck was that?
your
What were
phone.
those
So,
smiles?
watching your phone for the what's on your phone. You know what that's going on? I don't even know.
Go without looking. Yes.
What's she smiling about?
Can we have that on the record for the record? Let the record show. Officer, my dear, is cheating.
About 6:30.
Okay, it's like it's right now. It's 7:15.
Yeah.
What time do you think?
What?
5:30.
5:30.
Yes.
Okay, and then what did you do when you left his house?
I came here.
Okay.
Came here.
But it's 7:15. How long were you inside the store for?
A while.
Like, give me an approximate.
45 minutes.
You were in the store for 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah, looking for presents.
Looking for presents. Okay. Okay.
Somebody's
Is there
outside your
anything
house, Rom.
illegal in the
Do
car?
like, what's it called? What's it called when you take?
Soup? What are you, that hand gesture you just did? What the fuck was that?
What's it called?
Go fishing? What the fuck? Wind up a jack in the box? What the fuck was that?
When you take things that are like
Unpaid for? Not legal to transport? What are we going for here?
extra vitamins for you.
Oh, yeah, extra vitamins, everyone. Winky face.
Like multivitamins?
Kind of, but like
Nothing.
If it's something like over the
yeah,
counter.
it's like
over the counter.
They sell them at Target.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
That's not.
Okay, then that's the only thing that I influence.
Again, our
But
concern is we had 2 people call in saying that you were swerving on the road, and we just want to make sure you're okay to drive.
And stumbling.
That's why.
Okay.
That's why.
After they saw you get out of your car. So here's the deal, though. Okay, I appreciate it. All right, I appreciate what you're saying to me. However, we have a little bit of a problem. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an opportunity to be honest with me. Okay, because when you opened your door, I saw the bottle of vodka that's in your. I don't want you.
Wah, wah. Now, where are you going? Where the fuck did you think you were going? Where did you really think you was about to go? Well, I can go get it. No. You ain't supposed to have that in your possession anyway. Whether you've been drinking or not, you ain't supposed to have that in your possession any goddamn way because you're 18.
reaching in your car.
well,
Okay.
you could.
I don't know what it's like in other countries, too many other countries, but here in the States, you have to be 21 years old to possess alcohol.
Open the door.
Okay,
and
I'll
see it.
open the door. You can stand with Officer.
You
So
can open
you're
that and
okay
look at
with
it.
me opening and looking?
Yes.
Travel spending can spiral out of control when there's no system.
So can ads, but fucking shit. Oh yeah, I gotta hit play again.
Employees instantly see what's within.
I did that wrong.
What exactly what was she going to do? She was going to walk over to the door and then drink the entire bottle or something. Then the evidence is inside you. That's not really helping.
Well, she still have an open container though.
Love to know the logic behind that.
She saw it wrong or something.
Yes. You can open and look.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on to something.
So
Fall over.
Okay. Okay. But okay.
Okay. Okay.
Why? Okay. Everything's on video. Okay. Okay. So now what we're gonna do
Okay.
is
Okay.
I'm gonna have you stand by with these officers, and I'm gonna search your vehicle.
You don't have the warrant to do that.
Actually, I have probable cause because I observed alcohol.
You don't have warrant to do
because
that.
I observed.
I have a
alcohol.
right.
Where did they get this nonsense about the warrant? But sure, enlighten us about your right.
I
To not let you
observed.
search my car.
Okay, so
I have a right to not let you search my car.
unfortunately,
I have.
It's called probable cause, bitch. And they have it now. So yeah, they can search your car all they want now. You're underage with alcohol in it. They can search the fuck out of your car now. Sorry.
Have a right to not let you search my car.
That's what happens when you get a Missouri education, though.
I'm sorry. I think I'm very allergic to this kind of dipshittery.
No, I have a right to not let you search my.
Why do you keep fucking lunging, making that move to go back to the fucking driver's seat? This is where you put him in handcuffs. Cause she's a flight risk right now. And she keeps going, trying to get back to the fucking driver's, trying to get back there.
my car. We're not doing this.
I have a right
Ellie,
to not let you search my car.
Ellie.
Oh, and then you put your hand on her? You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up. Oh, I got a toothpick too. I guess a fucking. Everyone just suck it. One fucking rule of truck driving is you always keep toothpicks. You never know you're gonna need a toothpick because we be eating while we're driving and shit. And, you know, you get shit stuck in your teeth, and it's like, man, I learned that shit in my first year. And it's just like, damn it. And so others are like, well, just keep toothpicks in your truck. And I was like, yeah. So I just keep toothpicks in my truck, but you know you done fucked up, man. You know you done fucked up. Cop about to fuck you up, bitch.
Don't. You know my rights, and you know I have a right to not let you search my car.
Okay, listen.
Wrong.
There's a pipe I see.
Yeah, and
Listen,
they don't have a right to search my car.
Listen to me.
They don't have a right to search my car.
Chill out. Okay.
I know
Because
you.
I don't want to have to put you in handcuffs right now.
I know you don't have a right to search my car.
You need to relax.
You keep bringing that up like you're hiding something.
To the law, it's called a mobile conveyance.
You guys looked in my car before you have a right to search my car, and so you don't have a right to search.
It's called an open search. They can see whatever they see from the outside. And they saw an open bottle of vodka, you stupid bitch. Guess what? It's called probable cause. Now I can search your whole shit, dumbass. But, you know, let that Missouri education work out for you.
Search my car.
It's also plain view.
You don't have a right to search my car.
I do.
No, you don't.
Okay, so
No,
Ellie,
you
What
don't.
are you hiding?
Do not touch me like that.
I'm telling
I'm
you.
going to tell you one more time, dear.
I'm
Don't
telling
touch
you
me
for a
like
fact
that.
you don't have a right to search my car.
So
Yeah,
listen
yeah,
to me.
yeah.
This is going to go one
Study
of two
law
ways,
at
okay?
Mizzou.
I would rather not put you in handcuffs.
No.
So we can chill out. I'm going to put you in handcuffs, okay? I don't want to. Sorry to hear that.
I mean, I have no idea what the hell is getting cut out of this body cam footage. But Vigilant Cam apparently has a really strange way of censoring and cutting stuff out. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, we didn't hear anything, now did we? I am, in fact, sorry to not hear that.
But this is the deal. If you're cooperative, we can figure this out and work through it.
That look of terror on her face.
I'm just saying you can't search my car without a warrant. In my car, you can't search
Bullshit.
my car without a warrant.
So I know the law.
I know the law. Okay. Because I've looked it up.
Oh, did you study the law at Mizzou? Oh, you looked it up on the internet. Oh, on YouTube? Oh. Well,
And I know you can't search my car without a warrant, so I'm not allowing you to.
That'd be your fourth.
So what soft sit website did you find that on? Because that's the only way that works.
And I know you can't search my car without a warrant, so I'm not allowing you to.
That'd be your Fourth Amendment, and we're talking about the 10th Amendment. That is an exception to your particular form of research. Let me guess, YouTube University.
Giving you one of two choices.
I know you can't search my car without a warrant. You guys know this.
Wrong.
No, you can't.
Ellie, these are your choices. These are your choices. You can go stand by that squad car with these two gentlemen, okay? That's your first choice. If you do not want to do that, your second choice is I'm going to put you in handcuffs, okay? So which do you choose?
You can't search my car without a warrant.
Which do you choose? I'm going to give you. I'm not arguing with you. I'm going to give you one opportunity right now.
You can't search my car without a warrant.
Ellie, it's all on body cam.
You can't search my car without a warrant. No, you can't.
Turn around. Turn around.
Do not handcuff me.
We're not going to do this.
Chill. Turn around.
I only guess they can't handcuff you without a warrant either, huh? You gonna say that next? You stupid bitch. Missouri!
Stop.
I'll go with them to the car. Please don't handcuff me. Please don't handcuff me. I'll go with them to the car. I'll go with them to the car right now.
What are you hiding? What are you hiding?
Don't handcuff me. I'll go to the car with them right now.
You have a hand?
I'll go to the car with them right now. Please don't handcuff me.
We're not going to do this.
Ellie, stop. You got it?
I can't be handcuffed. Please, I'm trying to watch the
Ellie,
I can't be handcuffed.
stop.
I can't be handcuffed.
Stop it.
But she can't be handcuffed. Although we are seeing the exact opposite of her claim there. But, you know, at some point you gotta... And that's the end of that sentence, I guess.
Now. Okay, right now you're being placed under arrest, okay? For, well, we're going to figure it out. It's at least...
We're gonna make it up as we go along. Let me help you out, officer. Suspicion of DUI, illegal possession of alcohol by a minor, possible illegal consumption of alcohol by a minor. You're borderline resisting, could give you battery on law enforcement officer because you grabbed her fucking hand. Hey, Jesus Christ.
Refusing to follow lawful orders, officer. Obstructing an investigation. In possession of an open container of vodka in the car while being a minor. Do you need me to help you out there? I mean, high charge by the millisecond.
We'll go illegal consumption of alcohol by a minor right now, okay? Do you have the key?
Stop. Let's not.
You went for consumption and didn't even go for possession. Let's start with possession first, and then we move to figuring out if she has consumed it. Oh.
Ellie, we're not doing this. Ellie.
Oh, dead weight. Toddler.
Hey, then take me out of the...
Jay fired and she was being very combative.
Shut the up! Have you...
No.
That happened to you, okay?
Then take me out of the... Take me out!
Well, that switch fucking got flipped. Dear God.
Out of the handcuffs!
Ellie, stop.
Take me out of the handcuffs!
What did you say?
I don't know, it sounded like handcuffs.
Listen, take me out of the handcuffs!
Ellie,
No.
stop.
Take me out of the handcuffs!
Stop.
No.
Take me out of the handcuffs!
Ellie, listen to me.
Stop. Take me out of the handcuffs, then.
Ellie,
Take me
No.
out of the handcuffs,
Ellie,
then.
stop.
Take me out of the handcuffs, then.
It's unofficial kickoff to summer, and no matter what you.
And wait, what store is this? Oh, never heard of you.
Uh-huh.
You're just making it worse for yourself, Ellie.
You
Come
know
on.
how much...
Seriously, because what's going to end up happening?
Ellie,
Ellie, stop.
take me out.
Ellie, stop.
Take me out of the...
Stop it.
Take me out.
Ellie, listen to me. Walk, step over here.
Take them off.
Listen to me.
Take them off.
Listen to me. Take a deep breath. Listen to me.
Can you please take the handcuffs off? Do you
No!
Okay, you have to listen to me.
Ellie, listen to me.
Stop talking.
Take a deep breath right now.
Stop talking.
Take a deep breath.
Stop talking.
Take a deep breath.
Deep breath. Listen to me.
Take me
Okay,
out of
You're
Sorry
gonna
that
be
happened to
okay.
you.
You're gonna be okay. But you can't fight with us.
I won't. Just please
All right,
I
that's funny,
cannot
bro.
take you out of the handcuffs because of how out of control you're being right now.
I'll sit in this
If
car.
you chill out, I'll sit in this car if you please take the handcuffs off. Well, I cannot have
This
you
is not a
unhandcuffed. It's my policy.
negotiation.
I can get fired for it. I will stay in this car the entire time. Well, I'm gonna need you to sit in the car anyway, but I promise. Thank you. Okay. Chill. You don't know. Listen. I can't with these hands.
Ellie,
Listen. Chill.
Ellie, take a deep breath for me.
A deep breath. Now, I mean, more oxygen to the brainy bit is probably a good idea, but if she is smelling off the booze, I don't think there's any fresh air.
Take one right now.
No, I didn't even do anything wrong.
I see. So, being a minor in possession of vodka, an open container that has been consumed in the car, and then resisting the officer's investigation. I mean, there's a few things on the list here.
It was Ellie. Listen to me. Listen to me. Just listen to me. Please just take off the handcuffs. Please. To me.
No.
Please take off. No, do not buckle me. Then I'm not gonna buckle you. Please take off the handcuffs because I can't with the handcuffs. Please.
Taser.
Please. Chill. You have to chill out. Please take off the handcuffs. Okay. Please. Right now I can't. You know why? Right now I can't. You know why? I'll sit here if you take off the handcuffs. Okay. If not, I'll run out.
Okay, so
this is not a fucking negotiation, bitch.
You're threatening to run away if you are cuffed. Not exactly sure how that's going to work because the car's going to be
Oh,
locked.
yeah, Lucy.
I'm assuming, but I'm trying to find some logic here, and I don't think there's any logic in this parking lot or car park or your regional equivalent. Well, apart from the officers, I guess.
Ellie, listen to me, okay? Because of everything that just happened.
Like a cornered dog in fear. Oh, Jesus Christ. You did this to yourself. Always remember that, bitch. You did this. You know you done fucked up. You did this to yourself.
I need to ensure that you're safe. Tell you something? Can I share something with you? I was a mental health clinician for 10 years before I was a police officer. Okay? So I can
I think you're making more money being a mental health clinician. What the fuck made you come do this?
empathize with you, but it's also my job to make sure that you're safe. I will stay here if you just take off the handcuffs. Take it. How about this? How about we try to do some breathing, okay? You can buckle me up if you take off the handcuffs, please. You can't buckle me up.
There we go.
Ellie, don't look behind you. I don't want to spook you, but there's a lag behind you. Not entirely sure where that came from.
He can't buckle me if not. So listen, this is the deal. If you keep fighting like this, my sergeant's on his way here, and he has this device called the wrap. Okay?
Oh no! Please tell me it's not the thing the other officers were using.
Oh yeah.
Because that doesn't work. You guys need to go back to the drawing board. That is a stupid design. It's funny, but stupid.
No, it only didn't work. We've watched that video, and it's absolutely hilarious. That was the first Cocoon video I ever covered. It didn't work here because there's a partition. There's a wall right here halfway in the car. And somebody didn't figure out that, well, if we put somebody in this thing, we can't get them in the car because there's not enough room because they can't bend. But fortunately for us,
and
this car does not have that middle section. So this is going to work out just fine.
Completely restrains you. Listen to me. You have to listen to me. If you can't calm yourself down the way we are now, I am going to have to put you in that, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because we're calm and we're talking right now. Okay? So we
looking like Robert De Niro crying and analyze this.
have to stop. Okay? You have to stop. Take some deep breaths. Let's do some grounding. Can we do some grounding? I understand, but right now, this is the deal, okay? Right now, can my parents bail me out? Yeah, they can bail you out. How much money is it going to be? I don't know. But we can estimate. How about this? Do you know the estimate? Do you have your Illinois driver's license on you in your car? Yes. You gave it to my officer, right? So as of right now, if you just get charged with DUI, it'll be $100 cash. Okay, I can pay that. Okay. Can I please? How about this? Okay, the faster I get you to the police department, the faster I want to go to the police department. Well, I have to take it. Okay.
We're not going to do this financial transaction on the side of the road. Well, in this parking lot. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? That fucking Mizzou education is really paying off.
Because you're under arrest, and that's our policy.
Why am I under arrest?
For driving under the influence. Sweetheart, you can fight that in court, but right now you're under arrest. So this is what I have to do. I have to.
Well, actually, yeah, they can get it with that. Okay, never mind.
Take you to the police department.
Please don't.
And if I take you to the police department, that's when the cuffs are going to come off quicker. So the quicker.
Holy hell, are we sure this girl is 18 years old? What the hell is this 6-year-old temper tantrum? I mean, I'm sorry for insulting 6-year-olds by comparing them to whatever this behavior is.
Listen up. We are about to create the brand new Game of Thrones game.
Oh, I got an idea. Shut the fuck up.
If I put your seatbelt on, we can get you there in 5 minutes, and the handcuffs will come off.
Can my parents come pick me up?
I will call. Absolutely, I will call your parents. Sweetheart, we'll figure it all out, okay? Can I put your seatbelt on now? Can we go? Can we go to get these handcuffs off you, Ellie?
Don't ask her.
I know.
I want my sister to come pick me up.
Okay.
That's what was supposed to happen.
Call your sister, okay?
Can you call her instead of my
Officer
parents?
Barillo is going to hand me this so I can put it on
Can
you.
you call her instead of my parents?
I will. Yes, I can. Yes, I'll call your sister for you. Absolutely.
Wait, can you get my phone from my car so I know what?
What else do you need? You need your phone? Do you need anything else from your car?
I need that bottle of vodka.
Do you have a debit card or a wallet that where you're going to have $100?
I just use. No.
Okay, so maybe your sister can bring that for you.
Call her to?
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out.
Tell her I'll load.
Yes, we're gonna get you to the police department so I can get these off.
Tell her to not tell my parents.
Do you? Whose sweat is this? Do you want me to go?
Can you please?
Good with me.
If I'm buckled up and in the back of the car, can you please unhandcuff me?
Sweetheart, it's for
you
your
can
safety.
lock the door and I won't.
Ellie, listen.
Won't do anything.
Ellie, listen.
No.
You gotta chill. Listen to me.
I know.
I'm gonna.
What's her name?
Her name's Ellie.
Hi, Ellie.
Please just
Hi,
unhandcuff me.
Ellie, my name is Sergeant Dave.
Watch out, Ellie. He's got the taco wrap, and you're going to look like a Tetris piece. And they're trying to... Well, you're already inside the car, so I don't really know how that's going to work. Maybe the car will disappear if she strikes a line. Oh, dear.
Please unhandcuff me.
We cannot do that. Okay.
Please. I can't be in handcuffs.
Ellie.
I can't be in handcuffs.
Ellie, calm down.
You have to be in handcuffs, okay?
I can't be in
Someone's
handcuffs.
arrived.
I can't be in handcuffs.
Well, here, listen. Let me explain something to you. So the only other option is way worse than this, and you're not going to like it.
What is it?
Well, it kind of looks like this. And everyone watching this, even the officers involved in...
I love that fucking Tetris music. Well, like I said, let's watch it again. Cause that shit is just hilarious. I love the way Radical did that. Bring that back up.
Well, here, listen. Let me explain something to you. So the only other option is way worse than this, and you're not going to like it.
What is it?
Well, it kind of looks like this. And everyone watching this, even the officers involved, including the girl getting arrested, they were all confused at what the hell was going on. So,
well, I forget which department that was. Dear God, I forget which department that was. But there's a divider right there, and nobody planned for that. They never once. You practice putting this thing on. Yeah, they practice. They didn't practice putting somebody in the car with a goddamn divider. That's where this failed. It was absolutely hilarious. There's supposed to have been a link up here somewhere. Jump over to that right quick. But wait, there was a link to that shit. It's an oldie, but a goodie. Damn it, where is it? It's supposed to pop at the top of the screen.
So the only other option is way worse than this, and you're not going to like it.
What is it?
Well, it kind of looks like this.
There it is.
And everyone watching this, even the officers involved, including the girl getting arrested, they were all confused at what the hell was going on. So it's worse, and it's stupider.
He has like a playlist.
Pretty sure it is. But if it isn't, I just made it one.
We have to wrap you completely.
No, but
I understand that. Your two options are this one. We'll leave the door open so you can try to catch your breath. But what I'm telling you is, if you're refusing to cooperate and be in handcuffs, the second alternative is way worse than
can
this
you please just sit in the back with me? I can
absolutely
sit
not.
once they lock the doors.
I can sit in the front with you.
Once they lock the doors,
You gotta
because it hurts.
Well, here's Ellie. The reason why it's hurting is you keep moving your wrist.
No, it hurts.
It hurts because you keep fighting them.
Please just take them off of me. I can't wear them.
Ellie.
It feels like I'm going to Utah.
Ellie, stop.
Did she say it feels like I'm going to Utah? Well, I can't argue with that. That going to Utah does feel like you're fucking got your hands behind your back and stuffed in the back of a police car. It does kind of feel like that. If y'all have never been to Utah, I've been there several times, and yeah, that's what it feels like.
Ellie, if you do that one more time, I'm gonna put you on the
Yep.
wrap.
Stop it. Then please take the handcuffs off me.
Then you're gonna get put in the wrap. Those are your options. If you bang
Please?
your head one more time, I'm gonna put you in the wrap.
Please take the
No,
handcuffs
it's
off.
not gonna happen.
I can't wear it.
Listen,
Ellie, the longer we fight, the longer you're gonna be in handcuffs like
Just
that.
please take me to the station and call my sister.
If you can chill out, then good. Then we're on our way.
Wait,
Ellie,
can you get my phone so I know my sister's number?
your phone is in your pocket.
No, it's in her pocket. I don't have my phone.
Well, either way, the
Phone
phone
and
is
wallet.
going with you.
I don't
Just
have
phone.
a fucking wallet, just phone. Just
Oh,
Ellie,
Christ.
what was I talking about earlier? Take a deep breath, okay?
you don't.
That's it. Yep, that's it. Cocoon time.
I guess we can call it a wrap. Foreshadowing, everyone. Foreshadowing.
Shut up.
Oh, shut up.
What the fuck that is? Oh, it's a goddamn Glade plug-in. That costs like $50. Get out of here. But you can control this one with your smartphone. Like, I don't need that.
Ellie, I'm really trying to prevent you from being wrapped, but you're gonna put me.
Stop.
Please just call my sister.
Okay. Do you know your sister's number? Or do you need your phone?
Getting your phone.
That's why they're getting my phone.
Hey, Ellie, where are the keys to your car?
Is this your guys's?
Yeah, that's fine. We'll take it.
Okay. So.
I can't fucking reach in my pockets because you dumb.
Good.
Is it in this thing?
What the fuck?
No,
We don't want you to reach in your pockets.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think. Here,
You can't take my vapes though, because my parents buy those for me.
Yeah,
You
we're
can't
taking
take
that.
those
Don't
from
worry.
me. My
Yes,
parents buy
no.
those for me,
All right.
and I'm 18, and that used to be the age, so you can't take those from me.
The vapes
But
are
you'll
don't-
never
well, they
enjoy
can't-
the
can't
smell.
have them in the back seat. We'll just put it back in the car. How's that?
No, you're gonna take it then.
You got a vape in between.
What the fuck do we want your vape pens for? No, shut up.
You can't take it. You can't take it from me, or else you have to give me 20.
You keep saying everything they can't do, and you've been wrong with every one of them. They think their pattern would develop in your head somewhere. Oh, that's right. You're drunk off your ass on vodka. Dude, at 18.
$27.
Yeah, I was 18. I was able to drink my vodka quite responsibly. All right. This fucking bitch.
This is the backseat of a police cruiser. It's not your local convenience store counter. Oh, I'm sorry, my dear.
I'm not. I don't want to take anything.
Then don't.
Oh.
How about you?
Please just let me.
Search her in the car. Yeah, and do what you got to do.
Okay.
There's a vape in between her legs. I know.
My dear, I'm pretty sure that's not how you use a vape. And also don't get your butt involved, because that is the actual thing that started this entire sequence of events. And I run a family fucking friendly show here. I may deserve this one.
So this is I need to take the vape. No, you can't.
Yes, I can, actually.
Then give me $27.
Watch me.
Because I just paid all my. I paid. I'm gonna put it in your car. Okay. You're gonna put it in my car. Put it in your car right now. Okay. Can I hit it first? No, you can't.
No.
And you can't take it.
Okay. I
don't-
just
we
got
don't-
that. Let's go back for half a tick. Crystal Lake Police. So, In the last video, the crazy fucking bitch, we needed a great, wonderful man who knows his way, you know, around with a knife. O.J. Simpson. Now we get a Crystal Lake reference. Who's a wonderful man from Crystal Lake who knows his way around with a... God damn it. This was not planned, folks. I just noticed this. Comedy writes itself.
Fun, you can't take it.
We don't.
Ellie, listen.
Roll, Dean.
Don't take it.
Ellie, you gotta stop playing games, okay?
Don't take
You
it.
have to stop playing games.
I need it first.
It's
All right,
not coming.
So I'm searching you to make sure you have nothing else, okay, on you.
There is nothing else on
I
me.
have to double check because
Did you
where
put
we're
that stuff
at right
in
now.
the car? Which one? That was in her pocket. Yeah.
No, because you want to just playing games, bro. Okay, well, you can have it. I told you, I'm gonna leave it in your car because you're right. It's not illegal to possess, but
Oh, it'd be awesome if one of those cops was named Jason.
My parents bought it for me. They're 21. They can buy it, and I can have it. I just want it from you for 5 hours.
No, Jesus.
I have it.
Wait,
One
what
time.
happened?
One more time.
Hold up. Did she try to get her butt involved? I mean, you can't write this shit. This just happens, and apparently the officer was quick enough to uninvolve her butt. How? Okay, let's take a step back here. How important is your vape that it needs to go with you, one way or the, well, other?
Can you please put it in my car?
Well, holy hell, I thought she
my
was going to
God.
say something else here.
That's what she said. She told me it was good.
Yeah, but she also.
Yeah, they did say they were going to put it in your goddamn car, and you kept acting like this. Fuck.
So
She
told you
told
not
me
to
it
hit
was
it.
gonna go in my car. Please put it in my car. I just paid $27 for that, and I need that. Please, please put it in my car. Please.
Ellie, just take a deep breath from it.
what's in your pants right here? Is it just your?
I
Don't reach. Do not reach. Don't reach. No.
Well, you know what? How about
She's
this?
reaching. Taser!
Can you please just give me my fan back? Please.
I don't know. I don't know what you're reaching for. Stop reaching for
I'm
things
not
in your
reaching
pocket.
for anything. Please, just get me out of here.
Okay.
I can't be in
Go,
the car.
go. Come on, do it!
Thank you. Okay, so
Stop stalling, motherfuckers, and wrap her up already. I need a burrito in my life.
Ellie, what I'm gonna do is a little bit more of a thorough search, just like.
You can't touch me. I give you not permission to touch me. I don't give you permission to touch me. I don't give you permission to touch me.
What the hell did we walk in on here? I mean, I just run a family for. I just watched these videos first few minutes, and all of a sudden, hey, it was a joke about your butt. What's going on?
Hold on to your butt.
No, Mr. Arnold, we're not going to get any butts involved. YouTube, don't watch this. Go away.
I don't.
What was that commercial for? I forget. The teens were running. Like, where should we go? Let's go get in that perfectly running good car over there. No, we got to left. They went in the barn and hid behind the chainsaws and fucking. God damn it! What was that commercial for? God damn it! So goes where to have sex. I'm in the woods. That's fucking horror movies are dumb.
I don't give you permission to touch me.
But I love Halloween.
Just because you're with the law does not mean you can touch me without consent. You can't touch me without
There we go. Yay!
Oh, great. It's a Tetris hobble.
All right.
YouTube is still watching.
Game plan, okay? When she comes out, I'm gonna get her leg. Okay, you guys hold on to her. Dave, I'm gonna get her feet.
You can't touch me without consent. Go right now.
Cuffed in the front or the back?
She's cuffed in the back.
Right now.
So we're gonna have to.
You
I don't want men touching me without consent. I don't.
When you're acting like this, Ellie.
You don't have consent to touch.
Actually, Dave, why don't you get feet? I'm gonna feet right
You guys are old men.
Last time we traveled to Utah to see if anyone could snap.
Utah again, huh?
Utah again. Utah.
Hi, that's age shaming. See YouTube? I do run a family friendly show here. Why are you here? Yeah, you better run with your play button on backwards.
Stop trying to bite. Stop
Oh.
trying to bite.
Hang on, this thing's twisted.
A biter, eh?
Ellie, what can we do to get you to calm down?
Let me stand up and not be hurt by these handcuffs.
We gotta move her. Sergeant Dana arrest. Okay, what's that mean? Do not restrain me. So where it says knees, that's where we gotta lift her.
Ooh, late.
Did she just threaten to unalive the officers? All of them? We gotta be careful here because the YouTube bot is stinky. I mean, she was also gonna escape with cuffs instead of without cuffs. There's no logic here. Now let's see how these officers are gonna play Tetris.
Down.
There you go.
Got her. I got her.
Please stop. Ellie, you do not want to hurt you. Please stop.
I'm gonna bring.
Knee back. Knee back.
Forward.
Knee in her back.
Ellie, you're doing great. I'll hurry you double check the cups.
The cop just said, Ellie, you're doing great. She's not giving birth. Hey, fucking shit. That other bitch was giving birth in the backseat.
Cuffs are locked. Do not move. He's gonna double check your
Ellie,
cuffs.
stop digging your fingernails into
You're
my
fighting him. He can't check your cuffs.
You hurt.
Oh, do you think that digging your fingernails into someone that's trying to, help you out with the pain in your cuffs is also a very, very nice feeling? Because I'm pretty sure it's not. You stupid dick flute.
So
You
bad.
fight him.
I was trying to avoid not. Okay.
You should have checked them before. Shut the f. No, I can't go in the ambulance. I will not hit my head. I can't go in the ambulance.
Holy hell, girl. Can you do anything? It is pretty impressive for all the wrong reasons that she can't do anything at all. How do you function?
If you call my sister right when you get the...
Hey, Ellie.
I can't go in an ambulance. My stomach hurts.
Stop.
Let go of my stomach.
You gotta stop.
Can you please unbuckle the belt?
No.
My stomach hurts.
Oh.
Let go of the one on my stomach. It's sticking.
Okay, hold on. Trying to help. I'm trying to help
Let go
you.
of it. It hurts.
You
Don't
have
forget
to
the helmet.
Stop. You're pulling on it.
It hurts.
Okay, stop so we can fix it, okay?
Okay. What?
I think we have the answer to the entire behavior here.
Okay. What?
And there it is.
We gotta lift her up, put her in. Hold on, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dude, I'm gonna bring you guys the coordinates.
Okay.
Hey, where's the helmet?
It hurts. Stop fighting.
Ellie?
If you can clear there.
It hurts.
Oh, it hurts.
My wrist. And
Oh,
my
shut up.
stomach. And I told you that I can't be in handcuffs. And I told you that.
Well, you have no.
Well, you're in a lot more than handcuffs right now. That's not the handcuffs are the least of your problems. Shut up. Jesus Christ.
This will be most of your problems right now. You got one of these in your hand.
Oh. See how she nice and smoothly went into the car like a hot dog into a tunnel. They ain't got that fucking middle divider, man. That's how you do it. Not with a fucking divider. Okay, we're gonna go back and watch that after this.
45 minutes ago. Just bring me to the regular police.
Helmet.
Call my sister.
Door slam.
Got ourselves a Tetris door slam here.
That rabbit's so stupid. I want to punch the hand of the person that came up with this crap.
In here, did you find it or no?
Or what?
Cell phone.
Where is it?
I threw it. I think on yours.
Ow!
Stop whining. I just need you to do me a huge favor, okay? Just relax.
He didn't put her helmet on.
What kind of music do you like? We could throw on some music. What radio station you listen to?
Smooth McGroove.
Just antagonizing her now. You want to hear some music? How about some rap music? That means it's fucking. You like rap? I'm gonna put on some rap. You're just fucking with her now, dude. She's still gonna bang her goddamn head. Where'd you go? Just seen this video. This guy broke this lady's spine and was keeping her in a storage tote on the enclosed front porch. Forgot the video. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
That's brutal.
That's brutal. That's brutal stuff. Yeah. Brutal.
What a fucking tote. Just bury that motherfucker. Yeah, I'll just put it on the porch. It'll be fine. Oh, okay.
What radio station you normally listen to?
Mac Miller. I don't have to.
Yeah, so
I want to listen to some conservative talker. What kind of question is this to ask her? You still didn't put a helmet on her.
what I'm gonna guess is they're gonna put her somewhere, and you might just have to do an observation, ask her if she wants to blow, and if she says no.
Get out of here, you two. They're trying to blow the breathalyzer. You weirdo.
Because what the overarching charge here is the aggravated battery. I mean, she was digging her hands in.
It's- I mean,
she bit
oh.
your shoulder. She bit your shoulder?
Yeah.
Do you know if you have teeth marks under your shirt?
No.
Okay.
She spit on Lang.
Oh, she spit on Lang too?
Yeah, she spit on Lang. That's why after that, he was directly in front of her, and I was just like, I'm like, this, I don't need him, you know.
So she bit you. She spit on Lang. She spit on Burlow. She dug her hand.
She grabbed my wrist numerous times before we even started.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counts of aggravated battery.
So you heard the list of stuff and things, mostly things, and this is in the form of assaulting 5 bloody police officers, resisting arrest, and instead of paying $100 for a fine because you're doing a booze while cruising, she now has a $20,000 bond, not the one that likes martinis shaken, not stirred. Remember to tickle the bell and all things around. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Hobble me this, hobble me that. Why do you hobble?
Okay. What?
Don't you go nowhere. Don't you go nowhere. Because we got to go back to something right quick. Right there.
Well, it kind of looks like this.
This bitch. Let's see, where was it? Where did it start?
No.
She has some problems with her.
Hey, come to think of it, where's your cocoon and your football?
Fucking bitch. Where was it? Let's get to the fucking good part when they're trying to put her in the fucking car.
Next.
Oh,
There we go. So the damn divider right there. Somebody, whoever fucking authorized the use of this device at this department did not think this through. I think I found it, Dean. I think I found it. I got it on another window. I'm gonna bring it up here in just a second, and you tell me if that's the one. But we gotta enjoy this buffoonery from these damn cops right quick. Yeah. Now what? And like the look on her face the whole time is like priceless. It's just so many emotions go through her face. It's just like, oh, I can't believe this is happening. I feel so embarrassed. You guys don't seem like you know what you're doing.
You still don't play that game? You realize it's hot out here, right?
yeah, no shit, dude.
Oh,
my arms
that's
out.
not nice.
Where's gonna get it, Target? Shoes in. Oh.
All I want to do, get my arms out so I can swipe my hair off my face and just get over it.
Don't listen to her, officers. It's a trick. We all know the tricks are for kids.
We're gonna do it one more time though. Sure.
If you don't
Oh,
do something else.
that's goddamn La Cruces. Of course it is.
So just let my arms go.
La Cruces, New Mexico. Just the emotion on her face. Nope, that's not working.
Well, you do have a fancy hobbling cocoon, or whatever you want to call that, but I see a problem. You can't bend it, and your cruiser is not big enough. So now what? You're going to put her on the roof? I mean, she isn't exactly a tall lady, so what actually happens if you use this on a normal-sized person? It ain't gonna fit.
Just pull her arm this way. There you go.
This is not IKEA compliant. Even she's looking at it. What are you gonna do? Now that right there, that's some funny shit.
She's not resisting at all. Just you can't bend her.
Correct. This is force. So.
Oh, it's
Yep.
you not sitting in the car is what it is.
No, no, it is not. It is not her not sitting in the car. You can't put her in the damn car like that. You just can't. You can't bend.
Are you sure about that, officer? This is too funny. What are you trying to do here? I mean, she doesn't know how to car seat, but it's not like she actually can car seat right now. Why don't you turn her around? This is like bloody Tetris. She looks like the L-shaped piece.
I've been drilled before, so I want to talk to my dad. That's it.
Nah, I want to talk to a lawyer because you motherfuckers are trying to break me to get me in this damn thing. I think they finally had to end up putting her in another car. But anyway, it's so fucking stupid. All right, let me bring up this other one because I think this is the one that Dean is talking about. Let me bring it up. Actually, I'm going to bring up this other screen of her. This is, well, ooh, whoa, not that. Stop right there. Okay. This one says, man hides. It says man tortured woman and stuffed her in a plastic container. You don't know if it's my style. What style? He said man tortured woman and stuffs her in. It might be the same thing. Oh shit, there's like two different. No, it was the same house. Oh well, those are the only two, so it's got to be it. Rome, Law and Crime Network, please. Let's check this shit out. Right after this ad. You motherfucker. Oh, well, you guys so fucking get big. Well, what's wrong?
In the lake by now, y'all would have never found it. Real spill. I had more.
A woman found beaten and stuffed into a plastic container, barely alive. And when police confronted the man accused of putting her there, he said this.
She's gonna be dead. She would have been dead in the lake by now. Y'all would have never found it. Real spill. I had more than enough time to do it.
Is that
There's some subtitles for that one. What the fuck did that dude just say?
a denial or a confession? I'll take you inside the horrifying discovery under his porch, the desperate cries that led police there, and the disturbing evidence in this case. For Law and Crime News, I'm Kennedy Walker. This case takes us to Cleveland, Ohio, where in May 2023, Delonte Edmond Geiger was arrested for kidnapping and holding a 60-year-old woman against her will.
60?
60?
You piece of shit. Dude,
But what police say he did to her before they arrived, nearly unthinkable. In this video, which has been blurred due to its graphic nature, police uncover a woman severely beaten, stabbed, and trapped inside a plastic container, fighting for her life. But against all odds, she survived. And yet, when police confronted the man accused and later convicted,
well, I'm glad you're wearing orange pants, sir, because they're going to go nice with that orange top, because to complete that orange jumpsuit, your ass is going to be wearing for quite some time. Holy shit. That's life. That's life. I don't give a fuck. What? Where did this happen?
of this attack, he did not deny it. Instead, he said,
"Is that Cleveland?"
At this.
Yes,
I wanted to shoot him in there.
No, he'll probably get 15 years. And shit.
So facts. Punched on her, slapped on her, tell her to punched on her, slapped on her, punched on her, slapped on her, punched on her, slapped on her, moved from the basement to another room.
Not only that, he even blamed police for not finding her sooner.
Tell the police officers to do a better job when something coming up like this. Facts. Tell them to search everything. Okay? Please do that for me, because people, lives are serious. And like they did that, like what? I had that 24 hours before like they actually got her. That's not cool.
You really blaming the cops for not finding this woman you beat, broke in half, and put in a tote sooner? You're blaming them? You did it, asshole! I would have put one. That's where you turn the cameras off and just one behind the ear, right then and there. We can repaint these walls. That sound foam that can be replaced.
At all. You got the sergeant out there searching, the senior officer out there searching. Y'all missed everything.
What Delonte is referring to
Meth
is the first time police went to his home and did not find anything.
What are you, a ninja for the Bloods? What the fuck is this dude wearing?
I don't know what the.
Ninja for up. Sir, can you pull that down for me, please? What was this, 2023? What is he claiming? COVID? Was it that cold? No, I need to see your face. Pull that shit down. Fucking ninja, you should have vanished.
Hours before he was arrested, police say they received a complaint that Delonte was holding someone against their will in the basement. When police arrived, Delonte, dressed in a red ski mask and tracksuit, immediately denied their allegations.
There ain't nobody tied up in the basement. Can we look? No, but why not? Because I say so. Is someone tied up down there? No. What's your name, buddy? I can't tell you that, bro. What do you mean you can't tell me that? This your truck? My dump truck? That's my company truck. That's what? It's
your company truck? Who do you work for? Goddamn Ninja Construction? What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, there's nothing going on with it in your name? No. Then why don't you?
Oh, he nervous and jittery as shit, meth.
You want to tell us who you are? I'm trying to tell you I'm a confidential informant. That's all I have to say. You guys are bugging right now. You guys are. No, it's not all you have to say.
What?
Who told you that? I can't say nothing else. Well, if there's something down in the basement, there's nobody in the basement. I just do what I. So why can't I look? Why do you? Because all that stuff that went on in the past with those 3 girls, man, we got to take this seriously.
Things that happened in the past with those 3 girls. So this dude is a walking, no pun intended, red flag. Holy shit. The red flag is fucking red. Fuck.
What 3 girls? The Gina, the Jesus. I don't know them. All that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if we don't take this seriously, there's something going on. I'm about to give you my social security number. Oh yeah. Here you go. Stop. Please don't do that. We're not going in without you. Yeah, you can't do that. Tell him please not to do that. Do what? not going in your
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
What? Tell him not to do what? Step close to that blue trash can to fucking associate himself with the rival gang that you are fucking in? What the fuck? No, they're already the boys in blue. Is that why you're wearing all red? Oh my God! Stand against your enemies. You're supposed to know enemy better. You'll make them friend. Fucking shit, dude.
Sergeant, please tell him
Back up.
He's not going. Okay, I'm gonna give you my social security number. Right. I want you to run it. Okay?
But we'll spit it out, Shinobi. Good God.
Come up clean.
You're at your current address inspector here?
Listen, sir.
I'm just asking.
I can give you 3 IEN numbers. I am a business owner. I know you can't. I know you can't.
I have to go online.
You know what I'm saying? It's red carpet detailing.
So has anyone been over here recently that was upset? Or is there someone that's upset with you?
I don't give a no, bro. That's not
would be making some
Listen,
stuff up.
I don't give a what's going on. I don't care what they got to say. I am the confidential informant. You guys have been.
For who? Goddamn Ming Dynasty? Who the fuck are you a confidential informant for?
Here for too long. Please leave. Look at my address. Look at my name, and we can take it from there.
You haven't told them your name. You refuse to tell them your name. You should have arrested him right there.
That's all I gotta say.
I'm gonna plug it in real quick.
Please,
Check your truck out.
Like,
We'll stand up.
The truck is in my fiance's name. The truck is gonna pop up as Coriana Atkins. That's my.
The truck is in your fiance's name, but you said it was your work truck. Red flag is red. That is dressed in all red.
She has nothing going on.
Some lady got addicted. She kept coming back to grab property out of the back. Grant it's been 4 or 5 years.
God damn, y'all making me so.
How long have you been working on it?
But it don't matter. I am a confidential informant. Y'all have to leave. You guys have to walk down the street and do your investigation.
No,
I'm being dead. I'm trying to get. This is tripping. I'm being dead. Do you understand me, bro?
Their interaction quickly escalated. Delonte refused to cooperate. They wanted to know his name, and he wouldn't tell them. They wanted to search his basement, and he wouldn't let them. Then Delonte claimed to be a confidential informant, telling officers that he worked for the department.
Tired of typing.
Oh, I hope you didn't claim you worked for their department, because they can clear that up right quick, whether or not you're a CI or not. That can be handled real quick. Dumb cops are dumb.
He even gave them his social security number to run a background check, but insists the check must be done far from his home, raising a red flag for the officers.
Finally, someone said it. Yes, raising a red flag. I've seen fucking 5 so far. You're just now catching on to the 1. Good job, Law and Crime. Good job. He is a walking red flag.
Listen. Can you listen for 2 seconds? Listen. Even if we run you, I don't know what you look like.
You tripping, bro?
I don't know what you look like.
Man, you tripping? Everybody know my house.
They're tripping. You're dressed like the fucking ninja of the fucking Blood Dynasty, but they're tripping. Huh. And then you got the fucking, hell, you got the fucking flip-flops on that are close enough to the ninja shoes that are basically socks with padded bottoms. But, well, some of them are slightly padded, but most open-toed for the feet to move and chill it. Anyway, I'm not going to get into ninja shit.
Sir, what's the first thing you said to me when I knocked on the door? What's the first thing you said to me when I knocked on the door?
What do you want?
No.
What was the first thing I said to you?
You said you're making my place hot.
Exactly.
So you don't find that weird? No. Most people just say hello or how you doing or
Listen,
what's
I'm
going
being
on.
honest with you. I'm telling you everything my detective told me to tell you all.
Who's the detective?
And I can't give you that. Leave and go do your homework.
Don't call me names.
I'm sorry, sir.
That's not nice.
I'm sorry.
There's no reason you need to be disrespectful to me because I was nice to you the whole time.
Sir, I deeply apologize. But
All right.
I'm worked up. You guys are...
You know,
Yes, bow to your master like a good fucking runner. You fucking piece of shit.
honest to God, we can make all this go. We can make all this go
My
away.
life is on the line.
We can make this all go away. We can make this all go away.
Detective Smith, please. Go.
With Smith.
Their life is on the line. We know who to look for. The motherfucker dressed in all red like a ninja. What the fuck are you talking about?
Detective Smith.
The one in
2nd District. Okay, that's how you know I'm not
so. Okay, well, I guarantee
his phone number's right here.
No, listen, we'll call him. Listen, we'll call him.
Don't.
Well, why
don't
wouldn't I call him? Will you stop talking for a moment?
This is Law and Crime Legal Alert. Recent allegations against the multi-billion-dollar video game industry claim video games are engineered for addiction. The claims include your eligibility to file a claim.
No, you can kiss my fucking ass. Video games are engineered for entertainment. Okay? Nothing is nothing is designed for addiction. You either get addicted to it or you don't. Okay? Fucking stop that shit right there. I'm tired of hearing that crap.
Delonte then has a change of heart and shares the officer's name he says he was working for and begged police to leave, warning them that his life could be in danger.
My life is on the line.
Who's on the line? Oh,
yeah, because when the Shaolin clan fucking catches up with your ass, they're going to take you out. Because you're apparently the last ninja of the fucking Bloodian clan. Fuck. Yeah, I guess your life is in danger. Shit.
All you had to do is talk to us. You're the one.
And they dress in all black. They're harder to see at night. They're going to notice your red ass in the middle of the night. Jesus. Hey, Kool-Aid! Just ninja stars all in your back and shit. Stupid motherfucker.
The one who came outside.
Y'all don't know what's going on, baby boy. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, once again,
dealers and everything and drive past it, and I got 5 cars out here. I'm trying to tell you, I work for you guys. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Then this guy would be calling us.
Who? Detective Smith? Detective Smith? He don't know you hear you. I'm about to call him and tell him to get all these cars from away from the house.
Call him right now. I dare you. I double dog dare you, motherfucker. Call him right now.
Not really in charge of us.
Man, I know he ain't, but I'm trying to tell you, I'm working with y'all, bro.
All right.
Look.
And he gonna say, I don't know no ninjas. I know some niggas, but I don't know no ninjas.
Are you working right this second?
Right now. I work for you guys for the rest of my life. What are you talking about, bro? Look.
Listen, I believe you. I believe you.
You're trying to get me killed.
No, you're trying to get yourself killed. You exposed your nose, so now all the other ninjas know your identity. Good job, numbnuts. No true ninja are you.
I'm tripping out because my life is on the line.
Just relax.
Look.
Just relax, guy.
Look.
Meth is a hell of a drug.
I've been dead.
I'm telling you right now.
And I'm telling you right now, I've been talking to him all right now. I'm telling you right now, I got to give him 10 guns.
Ow! Ow! My life is on the line. Let me expose my face finally. Shut the fuck up. Dead! You're dead! You're fucking dead! Fucking smoke signals and bells and chimes just went all over the fucking land. It's like, oh, we find the last ninja of Blood Clan. He's on 37th and Main in Island, Ohio. They got you, bitch. You're dead. You're fucking dead. You're gonna. No,
on Thursday, you
I don't know anything about that.
Look, this. I talked to him all day long.
I can't.
Why did you have to pull that down anyway? Just to show some shit on your phone? Or has he got one of? Was his phone not unlocked and he's got one of them Apple phones or some shit where you got to do the facial recognition? It's still a ninja would never use facial recognition to unlock phone. They use code, fingerprint scan, something. I don't know. A ninja wouldn't even use fingerprint scan. They would use a code. Because fucking, any other ninja can kill you and take your damn fingerprints, or take your fingers and shit, and out of the boom, they're in your fucking phone. You use a code. That way the motherfucker's sitting there all day like, fuck it.
I don't.
You're not listening to me. Let me try this guy over here who's laughing at me. Yeah. Yeah. Meth. Don't do it. Just don't. You'll end up walking around dressed like a ninja and all red.
We working, bro. I got 10 guns from Max Silence, 2 Glocks, 2 Drakes, AR-15. John, you get out of here before y'all blow this.
Why'd you pull it back up? You've been exposed.
I understand that, but I've already told y'all everything is cool and I'm working with you.
Why would you pull it back up? We know who you are now. You're not concealing your identity. Stop pulling your pants up.
All right, but we still have to do a.
You gotta pull everything up now, huh?
We still have to follow up.
Eat meth. That is. God damn. Thank you, Dean. Yeah, I would probably never have found this video on my own. This is hilarious. I gotta find the raw body cam footage of this. I want to do a video about this. Just alone.
Well, my sergeant asked you before. Can we just look in the basement and we'll be on our way?
No, you guys cannot go in my house.
All right, well.
No, I'm not letting you go.
All right. I think we got enough grounds to demand a warrant. just based on all this shit, the way this guy's act, I think we got enough grounds. I don't know, but
No, dude.
All right.
Nobody get me killed out this.
Why?
You pulls your face mask down. You gonna get your own damn self killed.
You acting this way?
You understand why I'm acting this way, dude? No.
Stop talking to him.
I really don't, because it's
I
like
have 5 cops out here. Bro.
All right, but
and
you
I'm
only
a
had
confidential informant, and
you
I
only had 2, and you didn't even have to tell us that. You could have just talked to us like a normal person, and we wouldn't have known, and we didn't just walk away. But you're out here.
Does this guy look like he can talk to anybody like a normal person? I mean, honestly, yeah, he's just fucking the rogue Oompa Loompa from the fucking factory. He went out to take out the competition and shit. Fucking hell. Hershey's beware.
Screaming it to the whole neighborhood.
No, dude,
we have not said anything
when
about
I came
what
out
you
here,
do.
I told you I was working for you.
Where'd that phone go? Whoa. Where'd his phone go? Ninja vanished? Where'd he put his phone? I didn't catch that. Oh, you put it in his pocket?
And you didn't even have
I
to tell us
missed that.
that. You could have just talked to us like a normal person, and we wouldn't have known, and we'd have just walked away. But you're out here screaming it to the whole neighborhood.
No, dude,
we have not said anything
when
about
I
what
came out
you
here,
do.
I told you I was working for you guys. I asked you to turn the cameras off because I'm a confidential informant.
But right now you're not.
Dude, I'm on the clock all day, every day.
No, that's not really how that works.
I'm trying to tell you,
that works.
I swear to God, bro, I'm sorry for overreacting, but God, I just started working for you guys. So like this here.
Well, why would somebody? Okay, then tell us this.
I don't know
why would somebody call and give this specific address and even say the one with the red door? Doesn't that sound weird? Now, if we go away,
Give this address, the one with the red door. You really blitting it out. Damn. Dressing all red, the door's red. I think they know where to find you. Oh, what is Red Ninja? Oh, he resides in domicile with a red door. Oh, yes. Go through this neighborhood, there's only one damn house with a red door. Oh, that's where Red Ninja be. We attack at dawn. Ish.
and something happened, now we're all in trouble.
I understand that. I understand where you're coming from. People.
And what do you think? What would Detective Smith tell you right now?
So today's the day. I've got
probably tell him to shut the fuck up. Like this guy. Or Detective Smith would probably tell him, who the fuck are you?
To be cool, calm, and collected, and let them know what's going on, and hopefully they leave when they tell you.
I know, but
you tell them
him the whole story about everything else that happened.
I'm gonna tell him, bro. I'm 100% honest with you.
Or tell him why we are here.
Yeah, tell him why we were here.
My life and freedom is one thing.
So, well, you won't tell him why we're here?
I'm gonna tell him. You want me to call him right now? Would you think I'm a bull with you?
Listen.
You think I'm bull? You want me to call him right now and tell him what's going on?
Right now we're just trying to figure out what's going on, sir. I mean, you're the one. You're acting a little.
What's going on is you guys had a crackhead Oscar play.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that's an answer.
That's it.
Well, then we still have to follow up on it.
There's nothing going on, sir.
All right, but do you understand our point?
I understand your point. You're
If we just walk away and somebody actually is there, what are we going to do?
Well, that's what you guys are going to have to do because I'm not letting you inside.
So you see where the problem lies?
No, there is no problem.
We don't just write, he said it's cool, and we leave.
Well, that's how it goes because if I don't
No,
let
that's
you
not.
In,
No.
so what do you mean? Well, listen.
So they're not going to let this go.
No, listen.
So either today, tomorrow, the next day, in the next 5 minutes, you're going to continuously have these problems. And if we have to talk.
Okay. Excuse me, I have to save this to a playlist right quick. I have made a new playlist to where I want to go after videos like this. I still got to find the raw footage, but definitely got to go after this one.
Call Detective Smith and say, hey, do you think this guy would have a girl tied up in his basement?
He's going to say no.
Is he?
100%, bro.
He's willing to risk
You
his career.
did it again. That's 3. It's time for supper, cool motherfucker. You have dishonored your fucking.
For all that?
You think I'm bored? Oh my God! You're gonna take a crackhead's word over detective.
Oh, you got the nerve to call somebody a crackhead. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's right.
I haven't spoken to Detective Smith.
Well, you're gonna talk to him. He's gonna let you know what's going on. I was down there for an hour with him yesterday.
Okay.
I just left my probation officer.
But why would somebody say
you on probation? Oh, well, that adds a little more fuel to the fire. Confidential informant. Okay. All right.
But why would a crackhead say that about
the crackheads? Probably because they want more crack, bro.
Do you have crack?
No, I'm not gonna. Why would I say that? Why would you ask me that on camera?
I don't
Why
know.
would you do that to me? I know I don't.
Because my camera's rolling and you're in front of me, and I'm trying to get answers out of you, but we don't speak red ninja. So,
I have no crack.
It's my job. Well, why would the crackhead be here then?
This man is wild.
I'm not wild. I'm just
I
asking
am a
questions.
confidential informant.
What does that convey, though? A confidential informant usually has the policeman or officer or detective with them when they're working. That's kind of how that works.
I understand what you're saying, but what I am saying.
And then most confidential informants don't come screaming out the back door. I'm a confidential.
Or dressed like ninjas. Fucking
confidential informant, do they?
Listen, but what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you guys know this. I want you guys to know what's going on in my backyard. Okay, this is what happened. This is what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, listen to me.
Okay, stop talking. A ninja never reveals his secrets. What the fuck are you doing right now?
I'm not doing nothing illegal, but I work for you guys.
That's what you said for the last 10 or 15 minutes.
There's nothing going on. Please do your Please do your homework and research.
I have no homework and I have no research.
Call Detective Smith.
And what's he going to tell me?
He's going to tell you that I am valid and everything is okay.
Despite Delante's pleads, officers kept pressing him, asking about the disturbing call they had received, claiming he was holding a woman captive in his basement.
But is he going to tell me that there's not a girl tied up in your basement?
Of course, because she's never been
Okay,
in.
is he going to be for sure?
Yes.
How do I know?
How does he know?
Yeah, how does he know?
He said he's never been here. How does he know there's not a girl tied up?
Well, so I guess you guys are going to take a crackhead's word off the mouth. Nobody knows.
Listen, we're standing here. If we
look right now, I would listen to a crackhead thoroughly over you methed out dressed like a goddamn red ninja. I'd fuck it. I gotta come up with some fucking names for this guy. I'm gonna spend my drive tomorrow.
we were just gonna do what we want to do, we wouldn't be standing here.
I understand that, sir. What I really need
What
to
I'm
do
trying to
is
do.
take my work.
That's not how it works.
I understand how it works.
That's not
You
how.
don't, because you're saying you want us to do that, but that isn't.
I understand.
That's not how it works.
You guys wanted to work the way you wanted to work.
No. We're telling you the law. All right. If we wanted it to work the way we wanted it to work, we'd already be in there. Yeah, we'd have probably looked in the basement, and you'd be in the car. So, but we're not. We're actually taking the time to figure out what you're doing. All right.
I'm trying to.
And we're trying to protect you. If somebody made a false claim about you, then
yeah, that's what it is. That's all it is.
But here we are, right?
That dude you seen backed into a corner, just throw down a smoke pellet and vanish.
And I know I overreacted.
Yes, you did.
But like I just say, I'm on probation. I got jammed up by Detective Sims not too long ago. You feel me? And this is the first time. This is the first time somebody's made a complaint. This is the first time 5 cops pulled up on my house while I was working with him. Okay, so like,
Meth, his eyes have not gotten smaller the whole time.
Like, this is the first time. I'm overreacting on it. I'm sorry. Hands in my pants. I know I'm overreacting, bro.
I know. Well,
I know.
that's my sergeant. He's got some.
I know I'm
whatever's
overreacting.
gonna- What is going to
I
happen?
deeply
here.
apologize about that. Like I said, I was
I know.
with.
But do you understand our point at least?
Listen, I totally understand. I totally understand. I swear to God, I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that phone keeps coming in and out, in and out, in and out. I think they just see him as no threat. I think that's the only reason they're letting him his hands go in and out of his pockets. I don't think they see him as a fucking threat. And they probably got enough assessment of him to know that, nah, he ain't got shit in his pockets. The only thing he keeps going in his fucking pocket for is that goddamn phone. Where is this?
I'm not gonna bull you guys. I was with him yesterday at 5 from
This reeks of Ohio.
5 to 6:30. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get off probation and out of Cleveland. It's gonna be
So it is Ohio. Okay. Thank you for that confirmation, sir.
people talking about me for the boom. He jammed me up, breaking the law. So yeah, people are gonna be mad.
We aren't here. We're not here to jam you up. We're
I
just trying to make
understand
sure
that, and I
somebody's
appreciate
safe.
everybody's safe. I can guarantee you that.
All right. So
what is this? Black skin tight shirt underneath, then a gray t-shirt, and then red ninja. I'm surprised all this shit ain't red. What is this, like the blue top to some boxers? I'm surprised all this shit ain't red. You disrespect the red clan of the blood clot. You disembark sepulchre.
usually when we find when people don't want us to do certain things,
No, it ain't about that.
but then that makes us have to linger because
Hey, y'all gonna leave. Y'all can linger. I didn't have to come to the door, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have to.
you didn't.
I didn't have to come outside.
You didn't.
But you did.
You know, so I could let you know. But I'm an honest man.
All right.
I want to let you guys know what's going on.
Yeah, you came to the door, but funny enough, your nose got there first. Dear God, we have to wait on you for 5 minutes. So we talked to your nose for 5 minutes, and your nose is just like, I smell something funny about this nigga. I don't know. He likes to dress like a ninja. What the fuck, dude? Leave the fucking drugs alone.
I don't understand though. We would have just knocked and left and said nothing.
We all would
We'd
have
have
been
had to
knocking
follow.
for
No. Somebody else would have showed up, or somebody more policemen would have come.
After more than 30 minutes, police finally get inside, but only after Delonte requests a lighter.
Anybody got a lighter? Can I smoke my nose? I do.
The goddamn handrails on the front steps are red. I'm surprised the house ain't red. Fuck. Letting it out.
My nerves are really bad. Let's get out of the rain.
The footage goes dark as they search, but no one is found. And with no evidence, the officers have no choice but to leave. Here's what they didn't know at the time. Delonte had actually moved the victim to another room in his home, trying to keep her hidden from the police. Later that evening, police talked to a woman who knew the area. She told them she was aware Delonte had assaulted a woman and was keeping her locked up in his basement. She even claimed that she had seen photos of the assault. They've blurred her face in this video, but take a listen to what she had to say.
He stabbed her in the right arm and he beat her so bad she could open her eyes. But Gilly said he kept feeding her crack to keep her alive, but he beat her for 3 hours and then murdered her.
Now it's clear the investigation is far from over. With this new information, police had a solid reason to go back to Delonte's home, and they do, just in time. Listen to the moment police discover something crucial that changes everything.
There's some blood right here. There's some blood.
How can you tell? It's all red. Nah, but you can see that shit on a red surface. Yeah, I mean real shit.
Dried blood.
And then finally,
police.
Whoa. Whoops, somebody forgot to unalive their victim.
Yeah, I heard him sliding something under there when he went from the front to the back.
Where you at?
Where you at, man?
As the muffled sounds grow louder, police finally find her. A 60-year-old woman found stuffed and folded into a small black container. EMS rushed to the scene. The video was blurred, but the woman was quickly taken to safety. Delonte was arrested and taken into custody.
Where's the ninja suit? Oh, now you disrespect your clown, but we're all orange. Oh, the tail. You are not running. You are no.
Investigators speak with Delonte for about 45 minutes, and he gives his side of the story, admitting he provided drugs to the victim, and despite his initial claims to police, he was holding her against her will.
She's always at my house smoking dope. Okay. So I take care of everybody
With you?
on the streets, all the fiends.
Delonte claims the victim was trying to expose him for being a confidential informant, and he believes he had to teach her a lesson, but said he was not going to kill her.
I felt like I was going to die if I didn't hold her for like 2 days and tell her, like, let her know what was going on. Go kill her. She would have been dead. Long story short, if I wanted to kill her, she would have been dead.
So
facts.
So you're questioning her about it. She keeps lying, denying
Yeah.
everything.
I beat her up. I fed her, showered her, to all type of weird shit. Made sure she ate. But I just could not let her go back on the streets and tell everybody that I was working for y'all.
He then casually.
Okay. Well, I guess since you put it that way, you're free to go. No! Just beat his ass right there in that room. Fucking
He
hell.
describes the abuse he inflicted upon the 60-year-old woman.
Punched on her, slapped on her, till her good. Punched on her, slapped on her, punched on her, slapped on her. Punched on her, slapped on her, moved her from the basement to another room. Fed her, showered her, gave her some water, put a blanket over her. I'm just telling you the truth, bro.
No, that's fine.
Was I? No.
Okay.
Was that what you about to ask me?
No,
No,
like, were you giving her drugs and stuff like that?
why would I give her my drugs? Why don't I do that? Man.
Oh, thank you.
Hell no.
Thank you for admitting that. Why would I give her my drug? Oh, thank you for saying that. Thank you for that extra incriminating evidence. Wow. It's good. Okay, so I take that back. It's not meth. It's crack. Fucking shit. I haven't seen meth heads do stupid. Well, the fact that he's been talking about it the whole time, but yeah, the more I think about it, let's just say I've had my experiences with meth. I never seen nobody this goddamn crazy on meth. Crackheads do shit like this.
All right. So at that any point was she asking to leave, different things like that?
She has nowhere to go.
Okay.
She has nowhere to go.
That wasn't the question I did.
Stop.
No, bitch, that wasn't the question I asked you. Asked you, did she fucking ask to leave? No, she had nowhere else to go. That's not an answer to the fucking question, dude. Holy shit. So hi there, Rosamund.
Yes.
You missed the fucking beginning of a
I'll
good
do it
one.
again. I'll never tell, Blast, please. I'll never tell. I know I deserve this, but I'll never tell. Like, that's a code in the streets.
Police then asked how the woman ended up in the container.
The first time.
Oh, wait. I just really paid attention to that. I am offended by you, red blood ninja. You got all these damn green totes out here. Oh, you're supposed to have red ones. Oh, you got to keep up the color scheme. The fuck is this shit? You half-stepping, set-tripping motherfucker. You are no longer part of Bloody and Clan.
And ended up in the container.
The first time the police came, you said you moved her upstairs, right? And then she was upstairs. Obviously, the second time the police came, she was in that tote, right? How did that go down in between there?
Well, they really wanted to check upstairs.
Right, but I'm saying, how did she get in there?
I'm not giving him the benefit of that doubt there, Dean. Them totes. There are some companies that make them in that color. They just don't, like, you can't put that Ryobi name. They don't have that color trademark. But fucking, if they are Ryobi fucking kind of like style totes, he stole them. That motherfucker.
I put her in there.
Okay.
And put her downstairs.
With this confession, prosecutors had everything they needed. Delonte was charged with kidnapping, felonious assault, tampering with evidence, and having weapons under disability.
What about attempted murder? Fucking abuse on an elder. Wait a minute. There's some charges missing here. What the fuck? All right, so I'm gonna look for this one. I gotta find the raw body. It's gotta be out there. I don't feel like going to Cleveland and fucking putting in a FOIA request. Shit. If it's available. Jesus fucking Christ. That dude just sit in jail for what?
I know.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like he's coming down in this photo. It's like the closest I've seen his eyelids to each other. Fucking shit, man. That's
Looks
fucking
like
crazy.
Looks like a drug addict.
That's fucking You think? Did you miss all the talk about crack?
Yeah, yeah. No. I heard about that.
That is fucking wild. Thank you,
Yeah.
Dean. Thank you, Dean. I probably never would have come across this video.
Thank you,
I mean,
Dean.
my algorithm's pretty wild, but shit, I'm surprised that one hasn't popped up in it. Wait a minute. Let me go back real quick. How old is that video? That is. Wait, it's supposed to say right here. Oh, 2 months ago. Okay. It might not have caught up with my algorithm.
He kept feeding her crack to stay. Oh.
Yeah, that's fucking horrible.
Feeding her crack. That's just horrible. Horrible thing to do to a human being.
Oh, let me go back some here. I'm in the wrong playlist.
Honestly, that's a horrible thing to do to a human being, Dean. That's absolutely horrible.
Wait, which video is this? Oh, that's that other girl we just watched. All right, I gotta move her over right quick.
That's like Hitler experiment. Yeah.
Let me move this right quick. And I'll tell you what, do one about. Oh, this fucker actually managed it. Let's keep it Ratchical tonight. I'm gonna go back to Ratchical. Whoa. Oh yeah, let's start this one from the beginning. Well, not all the way to the beginning. Just caught a section of that. Doop. Click. Come on. Drunk idiot actually manages getting away from the police. But I think they catch her anyway. Oh, twice! I figured what happened here.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Ro.
Car breakdown?
Thank you, Ryan.
You need a tow?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like Hitler. Yes!
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Is there another place?
Funny story. Actual moments in history. Fucking during World War II, the Nazis, their MREs, well, MREs and care packages and shit they had while they were out fighting the war actually had meth in them. And I'd have to find it's one from Count Dankula did a great video on it. I'd have to find it. It was about this one soldier of the Germans that fucking they got caught in a battle, and it was a small skirmish, but got injured. Everybody in his shit got killed, and he was like fighting for survival, and knew his only way to get out of it was to run back to friendly lines. And so like he took all the little MREs, whatever care package kits from his fallen soldiers, and this dude was like wounded to hell, and he just kept taking their fucking meth supplements. And like this dude had like a broken leg and shit, been shot a couple times, and I think he survived for like a few days, just bleeding out, trying to get back. I think he got into another skirmish with a couple people or something, but took them out. It's a crazy fucking story. But he did it all on meth. Holy shit. True story. Look, I gotta find it. I'm gonna have to find that shit. Another one. Two parents got high, fell asleep with their child. They rolled over on the child and killed their kid. I hate those damn stories. It's fucking. That should be a test before you have to, before you can have a kid. Something.
Weeks. Yeah, I mean.
Karen Cam. Okay.
Huh? You're what?
What? Where are you?
Said,
Oh.
Just do what you do.
Why it broke down?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's something
Okay.
wrong with that electric. I need a towel.
Where are you coming from? You're home?
Yep.
Are you going back home?
Actually, I would.
Now she looks like the sweet librarian type. She wouldn't hurt nobody. She'd help a little kid find a book that doesn't know how to use the Dewey Decimal System and everything. Probably even teach it to him. You look innocent enough. Guess not!
To be towed to a mechanic, but I have money.
Now, the real question here is, did the car break down, or did your brainy bit break down because of some boozing or cruising? You don't seem to be all there. I reckon some of you is left at the bottom of a bottle.
Don't settle for less. Here's what others are doing.
Shut up.
Well, my seat car
Yeah, why not? You got an ID on you?
Nope. I don't. I forgot it.
Okay.
Oh, convenient. You left it at home.
You had anything to drink today?
Not at all.
Okay, why are you using anything else?
I was trying to get back to my crib. I literally live around the block.
Your Liz? You got your ID on you?
No, I don't.
Okay.
That might be who it is.
I forgot it.
Might be.
So where are you coming from?
I just need my car removed from the streets because it's a hindrance
Look.
from the traffic.
Yeah, that's why I stopped.
Exactly.
Is she making sure the officer understands, or is she making sure that she understands that the officer understands she doesn't understand, or trying to pretend she does understand? That's gonna get complicated real fast, especially if you're a drunk driver.
No, that's not him.
Can you help me with that?
Yeah, you want me to have Joe's come tow your car?
To my place.
I haven't seen the car. I'll be right with you, okay? I'll be right back. I'll get your keys here in a second. You're revoked, huh? You're revoked?
I'm real close. I live right over here.
Yeah, so why are you going that way?
Look, I'm in the left.
Okay.
I'm trying to go back to my home.
You haven't seen the car, okay? You haven't seen the car? Are you gonna have a seat in the car?
Am I?
Yeah, I mean it's safer.
All right, I found the video, Rome. I'm gonna add it to
Do not walk off with my keys.
I am gonna walk up to the keys so I can
That is
ma'am, relax.
That is unfair.
Listen,
Give me my
I'm
property.
gonna tell you.
Give me my property.
His name was
right
Almo.
Now. That's not your,
Oh,
not your property.
I'm Mo.
That is not
How much have you had to drink today?
Filled.
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
That is not your property.
Did she say it's not fair he took her keys? So, that is basically the slurry speech that is well known from drunk drivers. Shut your bloody mouth, get in the car, and don't make a scene. She's gonna make a scene. We all know it, and that's why you're all here. I know I certainly am.
Is your name Mary or is it Liz?
That is not your property.
Okay, well, you're not free to leave, and I don't necessarily trust that you won't do that. I mean, the car can't go. I'll be back with you in a second.
I'm not driving.
So this is a slow build up to the Karen coming out. Her inner Karen is building. It's like a thermometer is. It's getting a little higher.
It can't function.
Okay,
It's
I
dead
agree.
in the water. But you cannot take my keys from me.
Yes, okay.
You say that as if he didn't just do that. Also, you want to bet?
50.
You are
I'll take
absolutely wrong.
Okay.
There we go.
Sit in the car.
This is a specific kind of slurry speech, isn't it? You can feel the anger in there. Let me just try it for a minute. Let me just channel her energy. You are absolutely wrong. It almost feels like there's some kind of demon bubbling up.
Hey, stop running. Stop running. Stop running.
How far did she think she was gonna get? I think I would have just let her run off and was like, I should tire herself out soon. I got your car. Where are you going? Okay.
Leave me the alone.
So, what exactly was the plan here, lady? You left your car, your keys, your identification with the officer, and since they have
a very particular set of skills I've acquired over a very long career, I will look for you. I will find you.
And that is the end of that sentence.
Leave me the alone.
Relax.
Leave me the
Hey.
alone. Or my cousin Nick will kill you.
Hold on a minute there. I have a Liam, and he has a phone, and he will find you, and I'll let you in on a little secret. And that was not the end of his sentence.
To make me a nightmare for people like you.
Relax.
He will kill you. He will murder you.
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Because you are a f***ing asshole.
Okay.
That's why.
50. No need for code. One of us. Stand up.
Can't move. Stay with me.
Hey.
Leave my shit alone. That's my stuff.
I know. I'm looking for your ID.
That's my money.
Okay.
It's my purse.
Yes, that is your purse.
Are you Liz? Is that why you're running? Because you're revoked?
I'm Mary. Mary Jane. My car broke down.
Say her name was Mary Jane. Okay. So you're a smart ass. All right.
Middle of the street. It needs to be removed from
It's time for a new
Okay.
wallet.
the middle of the street.
50, Joe's phone. All right. Let's see if a Tom unit wants to.
No, I'll take it.
Yeah? Either way. I'll do it either way.
No, get up and run again, bitch.
Just going to Joe's, right?
55, so the car should do the process.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yep.
All right.
All right, you want to stand her up?
Yeah.
Let's go in my car.
Yep.
All right, Elizabeth, we're getting out. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, got my sunglasses. Right there.
Oh, there they are.
Thank you.
Is there what you get done?
Yep.
That bag come I'm done?
So here's where we're at. Right now, you're in custody for revoked driving and resisting.
Okay, I thought you ran away in a car.
You're gonna go to the police department, and they're gonna see if you're fit to drive. They're gonna do SFFTs.
Come
Okay?
on here.
Standard field sobriety test. Have you been drinking
Video's
anything?
not what I thought it was. Oh, okay, fuck it. This video's not what I thought it was. Or is it Xeni? Let's go to the fucking Nazi meth guy. Fuck it. I'll end it on that one. Let me put this over here. Rome, we're going to Count Dankula. Fuck it. I'll play that video. No, Dankula, don't mind. I'm not fucking attacking him or anything. And even if I did attack him, he'd come after me. I don't have time for that Scotsman's fucking rage. Let's see here.
The car will disappear if she strikes.
Throw finasteride in the trash
My
and use this
playlist.
tomato peel trick.
Hey! Oh, that's right. I didn't put it here. It's in mixed goods. The soldier who took all the
As
money.
a libertarian, it
Him.
may shock you.
Do you have his link? I'll get you. Oh, I got his link for it. Ah. Why are there two F's in my chat? Got it. There we go. No, black guy, you're gonna miss the meth soldier. All right, man. I figured do this one. Try to do this one very quick. I gotta get my ass up too.
When I say drugs are bad, I myself don't do any drugs. But obviously, your body, your choice, and all that. What right do I have to tell you to lay off the devil's cabbage? But while there is a lot to be said for the pretty colours, mellow vibes, stirred eyes, empty fridges, and awkward conversations about how you were baked and you forgot to let the dog in last night, never mind, it's winter, he's dead now, there is an entire class of drugs that, if abused, can lead to some pretty devastating consequences, which makes them perfect for warfare. While everyone likes to focus on the fighter planes and tanks, a lot of research that took place during World War II involved stimulants. And since this was one of the most horrific wars in human history, desperate times called for desperate measures. And the Boffins turned to something a little bit more potent in their quest to create the perfect super soldier. Today's Mad Lad is the logical conclusion of that research. After receiving an edge that would make him a legend, he answered the age-old burning question. What happens when you take an absolute unit, put him into one of the deadliest situations imaginable, and then fill him to the brim with meth?
Yeah, save his link because I definitely got some of his I want to share. This guy needs, I want him to get all the exposure he can, even though he has like, he's got like 1.1 million subs, but he's the Nazi pug guy. The guy that taught his pug how to do that. This dude's like a hero of mine, man. It's fucking. He really had to go to fucking war with the British government over there and shit over some dumb shit. But he's an absolute fucking mad lad himself. This is part of a series he does called Mad Lads, but he is a mad lad himself.
You get Corporal Imo Koivunen.
He's gonna do a live read. Yeah, him. Wow.
Please leave a like and a comment on this video because it really helps me in the algorithm.
Now y'all go over there and do
Before we
that.
get started, we have a new sponsor, Ground News. Ground News is a new app and website that lets you see how breaking news is covered across the political spectrum in one place. With just a swipe or a click, you can quickly compare articles from thousands of publications around the world.
Check it out if
The
you want to.
sources are that you get the information from. What might surprise you is that narcotics were also issued fairly little effect on soldiers being new in military contexts, because alcohol and caffeine have long been staples of supply packs for their effect on soldiers' morale and energy levels. But what might surprise you is that narcotics were also issued fairly liberally in the early 20th century. After all, this was a time when your kids' fizzy drinks contained literal cocaine, and the easiest solution to your wife being depressed was for her to just do heroin about it, which she could get over the counter in any pharmacy.
Oh, the good old days. But that pesky FDA.
I would like to take this time to thank Big Pharma. Without them, train spotting would never have happened. While both sides made very liberal use of amphetamines during the war, it was the Germans that made the most prolific use of them, and a load of other weird and wonderful concoctions. Now, Nazi medicine is an entire rabbit hole in and of itself, and Theodore Morell deserves an entire video for blessing us with that amazing footage of Hitler tweaking out of his fucking gourd at the Olympics. But if we get into Hitler's medicine cabinet, we'll be here all day. So let's just focus on the frontline prescriptions. The Nazis experimented with a whole host of substances, such as cocaine, meth, and whatever the fuck else the Fuhrer was shooting up that day to help mitigate the physical and mental toll of warfare on their soldiers.
Now, this is nothing surprising, maybe for those that don't know about how crazy Hitler was. A lot of call him crazy, a lot of them call him I can't say the word. But full of ideas, especially with some of the designs of the aircrafts and shit like that. He was always fucking trying to take it up one step and, hey, let's put drugs in their fucking food packs.
One such result was D-IX, which was a combination of meth, cocaine, and oxycodone.
Jesus
But
Christ.
the most notable product was Pervitin, which was patented in 1937 by a German pharmaceutical company named Temmler. Since it was created as an over-the-counter energy supplement and cure for depression, Pervitin was initially tested on the second most tired and depressed demographic in the world: college students. And it was so successful that a German doctor had the bright idea of giving it to the most tired and depressed demographic: soldiers, where it became an instant hit. The energy that a single Pervitin pill provided was enough to keep Jerry marching all through the night, with no need for sleep, or even food for that matter, because Pervitin was very good at suppressing appetites. The energy boost that it provided was so effective that it promised practically unlimited power at an even lower price than a cup of coffee. Pervitin was so successful that in April of 1940, the Germans issued a stimulant decree, and the front lines became inner cities as 35 million pills flooded the soldiers' ration packs, where they were essentially used like sensu beans. If a soldier was tired from battle, all he had to do was take 1 or 2 pills for a second wind.
Okay, so he compared them to sensu beans. Explain that right quick. Sensu beans were used in Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball series, Dragon Ball Z, basically when the warriors were beaten and fighting for strength. It was like, here, take a sensu bean. So they give somebody a sensu bean and boom, they got their energy back. They got their power back. It was like, yeah, it's like a burst of energy. It's like, yeah, that's a good comparison. That's a great comparison. Great reference.
Was almost perfect, except for the fact that Pervitin was meth.
Basically.
Like, literally. Like,
Yeah.
Pervitin was just literally raw meth. Also, if you are anything like me and you like to spend some evenings unwinding by watching Steve MRE's ration unboxing videos while absolutely not smoking the devil's cabbage, you will know that Pervitin made the ration collecting hobby a little bit dodgy. Because if you buy an old World War II ration, you need to be careful because there might be some literal meth inside it. And I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but buying, selling, and possessing meth is a crime.
Yeah, slightly.
So ration collectors need to be a little bit careful. So the soldiers were all on meth. Now, we're going to unpack why that was a little bit of a problem later on, but I don't think I need to spell out why getting an entire army hooked on meth might have not been the brightest idea. However, it undeniably worked wonders, with one commander's report reading, "Everyone was fresh and cheerful. Excellent discipline, slight
Fucking nice.
euphoria and increased thirst for action. Mental encouragement, very stimulated, no accidents. Long-lasting effect." This is like a German Nazis report, but it sounds like one of those drug adverts you get in America. Have you seen American drug adverts? Jesus fucking Christ. But anyway, as you are about to see, Pervitin worked almost a little bit too well. Enter our boy, Imo Koivunen, who was fighting the good fight against the Soviets in the continuation war. We've discussed the Finnish war effort enough times by now that I'm sure you get the gist. Guerrilla warfare, German backing, skis, the most furious snowmen you've ever seen, etc., etc. Watch the Laurie Torney video if you need a refresher. On the 18th of March, 1944, Imo was on his third day of a ski patrol deep behind enemy lines, just south of Murmansk, when he and his unit were ambushed by the Soviets. What happened next was a microcosm in the war as a whole. After putting up one hell of a firefight, the Finns were ultimately surrounded, and unfortunately, they were forced to give up and retreat, with Imo only just managing to lead an escape. Now, this was day 3 of a long patrol, so the unit were already running on fumes. But skiing like his life depended on it for hours really took a toll on Imo, because he had the added task, because he was in front, of cutting a path through the knee-deep snow for the rest of his unit. Soon enough, fatigue set in, and Imo found himself beginning to fall behind, which he couldn't afford because the Soviets were still hot on the Finns' heels. Imo began to panic because he desperately needed an energy boost, and as luck would have it, he was in charge of his unit's Pervitin supply, which was one of the perks of the Finnish alliance with Germany. He'd actually been put in charge of carrying the supply because he hated the idea of taking these pills. So they were all given to him since he could be trusted not to dip into the supply for a little bit of a buzz. However, despite hating the idea of taking these pills, the need was dire. So he reluctantly reached into his pocket and took the bottle out. But
popped it like a goddamn Mentos. Nothing else special to you. Mentos special.
Try as he might, he just couldn't get a pill out. The darkness, his thick mittens, and the fact that he couldn't stop skiing meant that Imo didn't have the dexterity required to fish just a single pill out of the bottle. In a fit of desperation, Imo did something that had never been tried in the heat of battle before. He just tipped the bottle into his hand and swallowed whatever landed there. Naturally, this meant that Imo would OD a little bit. But under the circumstances, taking 1 or 2 extra pills isn't too bad, is it? Well, Imo had gotten a little bit carried away. Because it was dark, he couldn't see exactly how much meth he had emptied into his hand. It turned out it was all of it. It was the entire fucking bottle. And he took them. He just shoved all of the meth into his mouth. He took all of the meth. He consumed an entire unit's worth of meth in one dose. He had enough meth inside him to turn 30 men into Trevor Phillips. And he took all of it. He took all the meth. To say that Imo overdosed is a little bit like saying that Amy Winehouse enjoyed a glass of wine before bed. The burst of energy that this unholy amount of meth had given Imo basically turned him into a Super Saiyan and gave him the strength he needed to lead his men at a much faster pace than ever. Imo was moving so quickly that the Soviets just could not keep up with his unit, and soon they lost them. But there was just one other little teeny tiny problem. Imo was going so fast that his own unit couldn't keep up with him. They just had to sit there and watch. They were probably shouting on him and everything. Imo, where the fuck are you going? As this little dot going at 30 miles an hour through the snow, full of fucking meth, just vanished over the horizon. Soon, Imo found that his vision was starting to blur, and because he took enough meth to kill a fucking horse, he eventually went delirious and blacked out. Now, this is normally where I would tell you that Imo's heart gave out, but the path that he cut through the snow allowed his comrades to ski to safety, living to fight another day thanks to Imo's heroic sacrifice, because Imo really should have died right then and there. But despite all of the odds, Imo woke up the next day, alive. He had survived. He was the highest any human being had ever been in the history of mankind, but he was alive. But there was just one other little tiny problem. His comrades were nowhere to be found. And Imo was also nowhere to be found.
How the fuck do you fall asleep on that shit?
Because it turned out that even though he had blacked out, it was just his brain that had stopped.
Yeah.
His body had not. And he had just kept skiing while he was blacked out. So he literally wasn't out of the woods just yet because he was completely alone in the middle of a forest 62 miles away from where he first started. And he had absolutely no fucking idea where he was because he got there during a meth blackout that he couldn't remember. And as if that wasn't bad enough, he was stuck out there with nothing but his empty rifle, some water, and the clothes on his back. Imo's luck was so bad that he managed to wake up to a nightmare. He was stuck in the middle of a frigid wasteland with temperatures of minus 20 degrees centigrade with no supplies and absolutely no chance of backup. And as if that wasn't enough, he was still being pursued by the Soviets. The situation seemed hopeless. Imo was standing alone against not just the Soviets, but also the elements themselves, which was too much for any one man to handle. Anyone else in Imo's situation would have given up and surrendered themselves to fate. However, Imo was unlike anyone else. Fate had bestowed upon him a raw power that no man was ever meant to wield. There was nothing more than divine providence keeping Imo alive as he teetered on the edge of the analog version of cyberpsychosis, so he decided to ride that edge all the way home. Sure, he probably wasn't going to make it. Any second, he could succumb to meth-induced delirium or his heart could just fucking explode from the strain. But even just trying would still be better than just waiting to die at the hands of the Soviets. Besides, what's the point of having the strength of 30 men coursing through your veins if you're not going to make the most of it? So, Imo got on his skis and set off. Now, it is a well-known fact that history is written by the victors. After all, everyone wants to paint themselves as the righteous heroes triumphing over those barbaric, treacherous heathens, or as they like to call themselves, the French. You know how it goes. The losers' war crimes are thoroughly denounced as the monstrous acts they are, while the victors' war crimes are swept under the rug and treated as mere isolated gamer moments. Which means that historians aren't exactly sure of what really happened. Well, we have a similar thing here, but for a slightly different reason. Our source for this entire video is Imo himself. And Imo himself isn't really sure of what happened because he was on so much fucking meth. His memory of what happened next is patchy at best. But there is one thing that he knew for certain. He was absolutely off his tits. Imo didn't have to travel far before he found some familiar faces. How fortunate. His journey had only just started and he'd already spotted a camp in the distance. He'd found his friends. He was saved. Salvation had come. Imo didn't even hesitate as he excitedly skied right into the middle of the camp, and it turned out to be the camp of the very Soviets that were after him. He skated right into the middle of the camp of the very same Soviets that were hunting him down. And I think the reason that the Soviets didn't just shoot him instantly is because he approached the camp with such confidence and glee that they must have just assumed he was one of theirs. Fortunately, even though he was as high as a fucking kite, Imo was lucid enough to look around and go, I believe I might have fucked up a little here. So he very quickly skied away. But that didn't stop the Soviets from going, what the fuck? and chasing after him through the snow. I mean, after all, he did just ski right into the middle of their fucking camp. After spending an entire day shaking off the Soviets, Imo found a cabin in the woods, which was a perfect rest stop. He went inside, lit a fire, and went to sleep. And while we all appreciate a nice cozy snooze by the fire, Imo woke up in the middle of the night because he found himself a little bit too warm. The entire cabin was on fire. So what did Imo do? Did he try to save his shelter by putting the fire out? Did he cut his losses and leave? Nope, he just went, this is fine. And he laid down on the ground just outside the burning cabin and went back to sleep. After all, what is warmer than a burning house?
Absolute fucking Chad, man.
Yeah.
This is fine.
It was minus 20 out there. You can't let a good fire go to waste. I mean, he might not have been able to use the cabin anymore, but it could still keep him warm. Luckily, it wasn't too long after Imo set off when he saw another light from another cabin in the distance. So he followed it until he eventually noticed that the light wasn't getting any closer. But for once, it wasn't a hallucination, of which Imo had many during his journey, that was leading him astray. He had just been following the North Star. Upon realizing his mistake, I can't really say that Imo went back on course because he never really had a course in the first place. But nevertheless, he did eventually come across a deserted German camp that would have been perfect to rest in if it hadn't been booby-trapped. Imo stepped on a mine and shredded his right leg. Then he opened a cabin door because he could really do with some shelter to have a little lie down. But the door was also booby-trapped, and he got blown up again, with the explosion throwing him 30 feet into a ditch. But on the bright side, it must have been a very comfy ditch, because Imo just decided to lie in it exactly where he landed for a week. Yet again, Imo nearly died and went, this is fine, and went for a sleep. Because meth. While the meth wasn't wearing off anytime soon, Imo did find himself starting to get a little bit peckish. He mainly survived on nothing but pine buds and melted snow, but he could feel the meth costing him his gains, so he got a little bit of protein by catching a Siberian jay and eating it raw. I dread to think what kind of monstrosity that poor bird saw in his final moments. That's not funny. Now, a diet like that sounds really bad because it is. But Imo wouldn't have felt the hunger as much as you would expect because the meth was suppressing his appetite. So The meth was keeping him alive in more ways than one, because he was mostly unfazed by the near total lack of sustenance available in this frigid wasteland. However, the high wouldn't last forever, and Imo knew that he couldn't stay in this ditch for much longer, especially after he realised that the Germans that provided his accommodation had abandoned the place and they weren't coming back. So he just strapped what was left of his feet to his skis and carried on with his journey. Now, you would think that after being blown up and having to keep skiing, Imo's luck couldn't get any worse. And you would be wrong. Imo was then attacked by a wolverine, but a wolverine wasn't a landmine, so Imo refused to take this lying down, and he put up a valiant fight until he snapped out of his hallucination and realized that he was just beating up a tree. I'm sorry. He'd hallucinated the whole thing. He was just fighting with a tree. Sorry. Where was I? Well, after showing the tree who was boss, Imo continued on his way until eventually the inevitable finally happened. Imo ran out of steam and just collapsed in the snow, with
Oh.
only just enough energy to babble deliriously non-stop as he hallucinated. Imo had been given the strength of the gods, and he had put it to spectacular use for 2 glorious weeks now. So now it was time for his reward. As he laid there, babbling with his brain probably melting, Imo was picked up and taken to his final destination, where he would bask in the glory of his quest and feast alongside some of history's greatest warriors. However, it wouldn't be a Valkyrie taking him there, but Finnish soldiers. Somehow, despite getting to the point where not even the meth could save him, Imo survived long enough to be picked up by Finnish soldiers who could hear him babbling somewhere out in the snow. And they took one look at the absolute state of him and they immediately rushed him to the hospital. But we're not done yet because, fucking, of course we aren't. That would be too fucking easy. On the way to the hospital, one of the soldiers stepped on a landmine. Finnish soldiers seem to have a real problem with landmines. But Imo's rescuers then had to rush that guy to hospital and just leave Imo lying there for a few days and wait for them to come back to him. And somehow the lucky bastard managed to survive that as well. As promised, the Finnish soldiers returned to Imo, and his 2-week-long, 250-mile journey came to an end when he finally arrived at the Finnish hospital via the scenic route, shall we call it. As he came down from the most legendary high of all time, Imo seriously needed emergency treatment, during which the full extent of just how fucked up he was became apparent. His right foot was described as a mixture of grated flesh and splinters, which was probably the least concerning thing on his medical chart. As a result of how little Imo ate during his adventure, he weighed only 94 pounds, which is just shy of 43 kilograms in real measurements. Imo had lost so much weight that he was now more meth than man, though he was still heavier than your average communist. And 2 weeks after that fateful dose, the Pervitin was still affecting Imo. His heart rate was measured at 200 beats per minute. For perspective, an average resting heart rate is between 60 to 100 beats per minute. I mean, look at this man's eyes. Look at this man's eyes. Those are eyes that have seen God. Despite his...
I guess to put that in perspective, 200 beats per minute, like in the techno world, that's what we called like damn near happy hardcore, which is some fascist like it's just like it went faster than that. It's like having hardcore kicking fast. It's like Jesus Christ, 200 beats him. His heart should have exploded, dude. Woo.
His diabolical condition, Imo managed to make a full recovery from the literal trip of a lifetime, and perhaps unsurprisingly, he is the only known soldier to survive a meth overdose behind enemy lines. That's a pretty niche achievement. I've got a feeling that that's a very, very empty leaderboard. But while he managed to make it out of the other end relatively unscathed, many of his comrades were not so lucky. It didn't take long after the stimulant decree for the mass reports of deaths from heart failure, suicide, and negligence due to mental fatigue to start coming in as a direct result of Pervitin. It's funny how history repeats itself, isn't it? But by the time the German government realised that it had fucked up and outlawed Pervitin, it was too late. Everyone, even civilians, were now taking it, and no one was going to stop. What followed was a massive addiction problem because pretty much everyone was taking too much Pervitin. After all, when you tell someone who is already exhausted 24/7 to take 1 to 2 pills only as needed, well, they're going to pop them like fucking Smarties. And if returning to civilian life addicted to their military rations wasn't bad enough, the side effects as a result of even normal doses were really fucked. They included chronic nausea, seizures, irregular heartbeat, high blood pressure, psychosis, paranoia, and bleeding in the brain. But despite having taken enough meth to buy Walter Jr. breakfast for the rest of his life, by some miracle, Imo had no long or even short-term effects at all. I believe the medical term is he was built different. In fact, Imo managed to survive the rest of the war, and he lived until 1989 when he passed away at the ripe old age of 71. According to his son, Imo didn't talk about his adventure, likely due to the trauma that he went through, but I also have a feeling, and this is just my opinion, that the whole experience was just such a blur for Imo, who did hallucinate the entire time, that he might not have trusted what he did manage to remember, and therefore didn't have very much to say. Nevertheless, the world needed to hear Imo's story, and in 1978, he wrote a memoir for a Finnish magazine that was holding a war story contest. And much like Helge Meyer's autobiography, this memoir would have been really helpful for the writing of this video had it been written in a real language. But what happened next is arguably the most shocking part of this entire story. In the war story contest, Imo came second.
Get the fuck out of here.
Imo told the world that he had gotten so unimaginably high that he carved a 250-mile path across the forest, skied straight through the camp of the very men that were hunting him, blew himself up twice, went toe-to-toe with Ted Kaczynski's stand, and somehow managed to not freeze to death when his rescuers abandoned him for a few days, all while tripping absolute fucking balls the entire time, and he came fucking second. I know that we like our facts here on Mad Lads because as much as we enjoy crazy antics, they're always a lot more fun when they're real. There are many stories that I would absolutely love to cover, but I can't because of unreliable narrators that make them hard to tell objectively. And the last thing that I want to do is not do them justice by giving you an inaccurate account. But I thought I would go for this one because while even Jeffrey Lebowski had a less crazy drug trip than Imo, the broad strokes of the story are pretty clear. And also, even if some of the stuff isn't remembered correctly and it was a hallucination, it's still madly entertaining. I also just really liked Imo's story because, in a way, it really invokes the indomitable human spirit, doesn't it? Imo was in one of the worst situations imaginable, and he managed to use what he had to his advantage. He turned the odds in his favour, and he made it home in almost one piece, minus a few dozen pounds and a foot. It just goes to show you that you can do anything as long as you have enough willpower, courage, resilience, and meth. Lots and lots of meth. If you want to achieve your dreams, you should do a shit ton of meth. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Thank you on YouTube. Everybody's just.
But yeah, that's the story of that fucking fucking Chad. So kids, don't do meth unless you're stuck in a World War II situation where you're fucking trying to fight the Soviets and get away from them, and because that'll never happen. But
Never do meth, kids. Never do meth. Never do meth.
all right. On that note, I gotta check out. It is damn near midnight. And I gotta get some sleep. Yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and play that one for you.
And there's some special people that I wanna thank.
Yeah, do it on your channel. I'm finna close out. Like right now,
special
as I
shout out
gotta go to sleep.
Dimple, Marvy, Gail, Daniel, T.
Oh, it's almost like he didn't hear a word I just said. Tell him to do it on his channel because I'm closing out right now. That's why I have to mute him. I'm closing out right now. Fucking shit. Unmute and thank him.
All right, I want to thank right now. I want to thank.
Make you
I
big
want to
too.
thank Dimple,
Oh,
Marvy,
make your ass big too.
Daniel, Tin, Lucy, Risa May, Dins, and Aries. Hopefully, we'll see you guys the next stream. But guys watching it on the replay, please press the like button and check out the replay because you'll love it. And please share as my.
I made this motherfucker big and your screen is frozen. This is fuck. Good God.
Share.
There he is.
Share. Share my link and share Buff as well. If you've subscribed to Buff, share his videos and share mine. Our links, our live links. Thank you. That's all. Now back to the host. Sick.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for giving my show back. You motherfucker. But yeah, ooh, I don't want to click this button quite yet. Actually, I need to click on the draw right there. All right. But yeah, thank you everybody. Depends on where I stop tomorrow. Maybe a random pop-up stream about some nonsense. But Saturday, I'm gonna do something in the afternoon, maybe early, depending on when I get home. I do got some shit to do. But Sunday, we're gonna try to do the bad cop stream. Gonna finally try to do this bad cop stream. So I only got like 10 videos involved with it so far. So I'm gonna just fucking might just stream for fucking I don't know however long till I pass out. Oh, and the update. Well, I'll talk about that later. Went to go see the guy who thinks he's my dad. That's a whole nother story. I don't feel like talking about it tonight. But I'll talk about that when I get home. I'll get y'all an update on that. But thank you all for joining. We will see you next time. Maybe there might be a fucking producer. I don't fucking know. But I got another one from Dankula I want to share. It's about this some guy tried to pull this basically a scam about a Willy Wonka experience but they had to rename it something else, and basically it was a con. But it was very interesting. I remember hearing about it. I heard about it like a couple years ago, and Dankula did a video about it. I'm just like, oh shit, I remember that. I remember that scam. He promised these, the public an experience like Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, and it was, let's just say it was lackluster. But I'd like to check out that video. Probably do that Saturday. But thank you everybody. Thank you, Dankula, Cat and Dankula. Thank you for being who the fuck you are, dude. You're like a hero to me, man. You're absolute fucking Chad. Stand up to the fucking powers that be. So I want to share your fucking videos. A man fought the law, and well, I guess in a sense, in the end, he won. But there was a river of shit he had to crawl through, come out clean on the other side. So much love to that dude. I don't think I've ever talked to him. I might have talked to him through text once, or messaging once, but I don't know. He's a hard one to get a hold of. But anyway, we'll catch y'all out next time. Thank you all for joining, and good night.
Let's get down now!
Subtle.